All right, welcome in everybody. Welcome. All right. So, let's go ahead and get live on these other platforms because the foolishness is already in full tow and I don't want to have to spend too much time talking about this. So welcome. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. All right. We are live on Twitch. We are live on Twitter. We're live on Facebook. And we are live on LinkedIn. All right. So welcome in, everybody. Welcome. Yes, I am your host, Tonya TKO. Happy Halloween, everyone. And today's topic is befitting of Halloween because this Mr. and Mrs. Latruth boondoggle is the nightmare. This is the Black Love, the hashtag Black Love nightmare that we just can't seem to wake up from. Before we go further, I wanted to ask you all, right? I thought the costume was scarier with the no eyebrow look, right? So if you're for the no eyebrow, high bangs, put up the number 1. If you are for the low bangs, right, covering up the no eyebrows, put up the number 2. It's not supposed to be cute. It's not supposed to be cute. I figured the no eyebrows was scarier. If you were in the alley and someone like this, like Bram Stoker, was coming towards you, would you run? I know some of you men would just lay there and be like, bite me. But no, I'm supposed to be frightening. So listen, while those votes are coming in, I'm going to go ahead and talk about what today's topic is, right? All right. So there's too many numbers. So today we're talking about Mr. and Mrs. Latruth. The votes are half and half. So I'll move it halfway through. All right. So listen, we're talking about Mr. and Mrs. Latruth today. If you don't know who these people are, right? I wasn't even really familiar with who it is that they were up until this story started breaking. So let me tell you all what's going on, right? There's this vlogger couple by the name of Mr. and Mrs. Latruth. I saw a video of his, right? I saw a video. It's supposed to be which one looks scarier, not which one looks cuter, right? It's supposed to be the most frightening look. You see, James is already wanting to be bitten. Unbelievable. All right, so listen, let's talk about today's story. I am your host, Tonya TKO. I'm a self-love specialist from TonyaTKO.com. I hope you learn how to love yourselves and one another. On this channel, we use viral video topics as teachable moments for what self-love or self-abuse looks like in your life, right? All right. So there's a vlogger couple, and this video came out a few weeks ago, right? And I've been wanting to speak on this, but every time I get ready to make a video, another video comes out. So this whole thing has come full circle. We're going to start at the beginning, right? No, somebody's talking about a prank, but no, the woman went and got a lie detector test, and we heard audio. His sister, neighbors, even the daughter has come out. And then it came full circle where, you know what? I don't even want to say what has happened. For those of you who don't know, let me just pull up a picture of Mr. and Mrs. Latruth. The crazy part about it is when you go to Google, because when I went to look up an image for my thumbnail, and you Google Mr. Latruth, right? Images of her come up. I don't know how she became more famous than him. I really don't know, but see, like, you can't even find, like, look at his face. Look at his face. Like, you want to talk about me coming at you in a dark alley. If this man was running up on you talking about he was going to rip something off your head, would you run? I damn sure would, because I ain't going to stand there and let nobody that look like this beat me. So So basically, right? If you don't know who they are, that's fine, because it's never really about the people in the video. It's about the lessons that we can glean from the video, right? I saw a video of his about a year ago, and the video was giving some relationship advice, and it was some problematic relationship advice at that. So I saved it because I was going to talk on it, but then, more and more stories kept coming out. So let's jump into today's first video. Let's jump into today's first video. Oh, let me get this large enough to get up on the screen. All right, so we're going to jump around a little bit because there's a lot of videos that we need to get through. Okay. Let me get my earpiece ready. And none of my screens are lined up right now, but don't you worry. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it together. Oh, my thing is falling out my ear hole. All right, here we go. Okay, here. So basically, this was the very first video that came out, right? And so she's crying. The father has gotten involved.
Abuse is real, y'all see. Waiting for the police to come.
There's a lot of chaos going on in the background.
Yes, you did. Yes, the fuck 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 you did. Yes, the fuck
So the father is in there arguing with him, right? I just want you to see the father is arguing with him at the bottom of the stairs. Look.
Come on, Dad. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, Dad. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Don't do that. Okay, a narcissist, that's what's wrong.
This is a lot of noise, a lot of screaming. All right, so she's like, look at how he's talking to my dad, right? Okay, so this is how this all started, right? This is how it all started. I saw that video and I was like, well, I don't know these people. I don't know what's going on. But another video came up that I want you all to see, right? Here. Uh-oh.
Is that Latruth put
We just saw this one.
Yes, the fuck you
This
did.
is a longer version of it. Okay, so here.
First and foremost, I want to issue an apology to our Black Love followers, the people who follow us because of our family. They love the family dynamic, to see a couple come together with a blended family. Most of you guys know I have 2 biological children. I have 3 stepchildren that I love all the same. I treat every one of my children the exact same way. My wife is the best mother in the world. But y'all understand our journey, man. We do skits, we do pranks. We've been doing all these different things, but when it starts becoming toxic from the comments of the people, and our kids are of age now. I have a 14-year-old. We have kids now that can actually read your comments. They be on social media as well. So we have our youngest daughter is 3. And I start looking at certain things, like when we create certain content, when the kids be able to see the comments from the people, they understand from us that it's not real, but when they keep seeing these type of things from the people, it drains over into real life, and it's just too personal. So Me and my wife are no longer following each other on social media. We're gonna
Listen,
fall back from creating content together. Y'all can run with this. Y'all can take this, run with it, do whatever you want to do, because we already know how the world is. Y'all toxic. Y'all gonna keep everything negative, and that's what it is. You know, I'm seeing so many comments. People coming in my comments calling me a woman beater. Never seen me beat anybody. I've never hit a woman in my life ever. We are human beings just like y'all. Everybody has had arguments with their significant other, but y'all see the domestic awareness video we posted, and now we just so evil. I see people talking bad about my wife. Y'all talking bad about me. Y'all doing way too much, man. Y'all so invested, and y'all don't care about the kids at all. Y'all just say anything as if the kids can't read those comments, and you're like, wow, why are they saying this? Is this true? Is this, even though they know it's acting, it's like, but if it comes from so many people, it bleeds over. So we both have our own separate careers. Um, just got to move different. I understand why influencers and rappers and singers and entertainers keep their marriage off of social media. I understand when a pastor start preaching when they say don't put your happy moments on the internet because people will take those moments and they'll start hating you and they'll try to break you apart. That's all I've been seeing for the past 6 years. It's people that don't realize.
so basically, he's saying that his wife unfollowed him and he unfollowed her because of a prank. And the thing is, what I want you all to pay attention to is when there's when there's an abusive person in your life, don't expect for them to come out and be like, yeah, I abused them, so what? Expect excuses, expect stories, expect for them to have plausible deniability. Listen,
That me and my wife have been married for 6 years. We've made it to 6 years, even through the pandemic when everybody was getting divorced. But we're not gonna let y'all break us apart. So we're gonna do our own thing. She's gonna do what she do with her content. I'm gonna do what I do with my content. If y'all support us, regardless if we do videos together or not, man. Support my wife's book, Self Love is the Best Love. Support my music.
so I want you all to pay attention because like I said, I didn't know these couple before this stuff started coming to the forefront either, right? I knew that he had made a toxic relationship video that I was going to respond to over a year ago. But, you know, Kevin Samuels was on the rise and there was all so many different videos to react to. And it was Fresh and Fit and all of these different people who were coming out that I needed to react to. So I never got to him. But he had made some toxic content. I went looking for it again. The content is no longer up on the internet. Um, but he's claiming that this is some sort of skit that people are trying to break them up. He's talking about black love and how they've made it to 6 years. The number of years that you're married to a person means nothing. People keep talking about how our grandparents were married for 50 years. That doesn't mean that these were happy years. It doesn't mean that she was able to get out of that relationship. So now this man, and listen, he's going to come up with an excuse for why she's not making the video with him. Listen.
Support my films. It's up and it's stuck. We working, man. I love y'all. Peace. You know I can't do nothing of the sorts. If my wife comes on here and says,
so he's like, so somebody says, make a video with her saying it was just a skit. So now he's going to come up with an excuse of why he cannot do a video with her. Listen.
oh, it's a skit. It was never real. Y'all gonna say that I coerced her to say that. Y'all gonna say that I was Ike Turner.
Oh, and then he has music in there, so I can't play more than 15 seconds at a time. So if it keeps pausing, just understand that it's because of the music choice. But just look at him. And remember, this is not about them. This is about you and what it is that you tolerate in your own life, right? I want you to pay attention to the fact that this woman is a self-love author. And I want you to stop. Listen, even me, because somebody came into one of my comments once and was like, oh, these vloggers like Tonya, they preach about one thing in the public, but they're with a dusty behind the scenes and they got a man who's cheating on and all this other stuff. Listen, take whatever lessons you can get from my videos that pertain to you, from anybody's videos. Take what pertains to you, but do not hold up anybody else's relationship on any type of pedestal because you do not know what's going on behind the scenes. Anybody can talk anything. Anybody can say anything. And one of the things that I have learned from being in this game is that the people who talk about something the most publicly, sometimes they're trying to convince themselves. Sometimes they're trying to heal themselves. Sometimes they're trying to teach themselves. Sometimes they're trying to live up to their own word. And what's going on behind the scenes is really something different. I have been in this game for a minute. My 15-year anniversary is coming up this week, actually. 15 years I've been on YouTube, and I have seen a lot and learned a lot about the difference between what happens in front of the camera and what's really going on behind the scenes. Some of the people that you are listening to, I'm telling you from experience, are living a very different life behind the scenes. Very different life. So she has a book about self-love, and when you see her talk, when you look inside of her eyes, when you see the way that she communicates, and then you see the way that this story came full circle, you're going to see exactly why you can't really pay attention to what people are doing in the public. Listen.
And I hit her and made her say that.
Listen. And she has up this bandage and says, abuse is not okay and it never will be. This is what she had on her page. Strong women are often misperceived as cold and mean simply because they refuse to be disrespected, mistreated, or taken for granted. And the crazy part about it is that I wonder if she's talking about herself as a strong woman. Wait until you see. And one of the things that you're going to notice that is so very similar about her and Derek Jackson's wife, to me, they favored one another. You'll see when we listen to her. All right. So you don't have to wait for someone to treat you bad repeatedly. All it takes is once. And if they get away with it that once, if they know they can treat you like that, then it sets the pattern for the future. I can no longer protect this person anymore. Mental abuse is turned physical. It's not okay. I'm okay with walking away. So she's talking about if it happens once, this is what I'm saying. She's trying to convince herself. Never argue with someone who believes their own lies, because I have an audio recording from years ago. Don't allow someone to make you feel like you are not good enough. So maturity is when you have the power to destroy someone who did you wrong, but you just, hold on, I got to go back and see what that says. But you just breathe, walk away, and let karma deal with them. Anybody can say anything publicly. Like a roller coaster relationship have their ups and downs, but when you start to see more downs than ups, it's time to, I would rather be alone with dignity in a relationship that requires me to sacrifice my self-respect. I would heartbroken. I'm sorry, my teeth are falling out. Oh, I can't read. I can't. I'm sorry. My fangs. My fangs. I can't read with my fangs. Now I'm on my fangs is crooked. I got a little fang now on this side. Okay. Well, time passes and you begin to see people for who they really are. You could pause it and read it. I just want to get through these because it's a lot. You teach people how to treat you by what you let them get away with.
What's up, y'all? It's me.
All right. So then she comes out, and the person who did this, thank you so much for bringing this video for us, right? Don't laugh at my dentures. My vampire dentures coming out. Okay. So we're going to jump into some MrLatruth videos just so that you can see her demeanor, right? And then we're going to play some audio from years ago. So here. All right, here. Okay, so MrLatruth shares details. Let's see if she deleted any of these videos, because now she's walking it back. Right, here we go. Oh, some of them are still up. Here. Yeah.
Hold it down, shut the door.
One of the things that I don't agree with here is that she's talking in front of children about this, and I don't agree with that. I think that there are certain things that need to be adult business, and you need to do this away from children's purview. So anyway, so I want you to just, does she remind you of the beret of the bonnet of whatever, salvation?
So that way.
She reminds me of the bonnet of salvation to me.
So I've been quiet for a real long time, and quite frankly, I'm just sick of the lies. I tried to, let this go and be as nice as I could, very nice as I could, and just, say I wish you the best and all that, but fuck it. Because at this point, he pushing me there because he want to keep putting these lies out and make it seem like he been this perfect fucking man. First of all, let me tell you something. You can park it right there. Let me tell you something. The image that y'all been seeing on social media is not him at all. At all. Yeah, you can turn around. At all. Him portraying like he been his best father to my kids, lies. I've been keeping up this fucking front. Y'all know it. Y'all been seeing me. Oh, she pretending to be happy. She don't really smile like that. Yeah. I've been really trying to stick this shit out with this nigga thinking shit gonna work. I did counseling. I paid for session after session after session after session after session. Individually counseling for him. It didn't work. It didn't work. Our counselor even said I can no longer work with him. One, because of the abuse, and two, because he needs psychological help. So let's make that clear. Okay? I've been covering shit up for a long time, and quite frankly, I hate when a person lie. I really hate when a person lie. And then all these family members coming out like, oh yeah, I never known my brother or such and such to be like this or act like this. Of course you don't. You know why? Because you ain't fucking him. You know why? Because you ain't in a relationship with him. You know why? Because you ain't married to him. You know why? Because you're not living with this man. I lived with him for 6 years. So I know him. So let me break it down what happened on October 14th. The day I'm going to always remember for the rest of my life. On October 14th, I had just got home and I was on the phone with my niece. I just got in the house. I got off the phone. Here's my husband. Oh, so you're not going to give me no love and affection. You're not going to give me no love and affection. You're not going to give me no love and affection. And for my husband, because he lost his mom at 5 years old, he expect me to be this mother to him, his father to him, because his father won't shit, his grandma, because his grandma wasn't giving him the love. He want me to give him all this love on top of being a mother to my children. Oh, I see the way you raise your kids, and I love the way you love on your kids. So I want that same love. I want that same attention. I want that same affection. I can't give you that. I can't give you all of that. I'm sorry that your mom passed away at 5 years old, but I cannot give you a mother's love. I cannot give you a mother's affection.
All right. Some of you all are capping out there, talking about she don't look nothing like DJ's wife, Derek Jackson. Come on. Come on. Let me pull this. Come on now. Come on. I see. I gotta put these side by side for you all. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Here. You don't see a similarity? Come on. Stop this. Stop. Come on. There are similarities in demeanor. There are similarities in, oh my God. Y'all playing now. Y'all, oh my God. What good? People, you know what? People see with different eyes. Because I know the eyes that I am seeing with are seeing a similarity between these two young ladies. A similarity. Oh my goodness. What? Okay. Let me put these both up on the screen at the same time. Here. I'm sorry, you don't see any similarity between the person right here and the person right here. No similarities at all? Y'all playing. Come on. Let's get back to the video. I just had to address that real quick, right? There's no need to call people out their name. what I want you to pay attention to is that there are certain types of women. They say that they want a submissive woman, but what do they do with that submission? Yes, one woman has like different, they have different body types, but their demeanor is very similar, very meek, very, even though she's cursing and carrying on right here, you can tell that she has a very meek, very tempered disposition. Listen, somebody said they damn near identical.
A
I wouldn't
mother's
go that
love and
far.
a wife's love is two different things. Now, on October 14th, let me continue my story. He continued to go on about this love and affection. So I left the room doing my hair. He like, oh, so you want to get cute instead of setting up the house. As you guys can see in the video, it's bags there because we just moved there. We just moved there. So I'm like, I'm not about to go ahead and finish packing stuff because there's so much stuff. This house is huge. I can wait. We can wait on that. It's not a dying thing. We can wait. So he like, oh, so you just gonna be lazy. So first you go from affection and attention to now I'm being lazy because I just dropped the kids off and I don't feel like unpacking anything, right? Okay, cool. Noted. I walk out. I'm not the person that's gonna go back and forth with you. I do not like that. I like walking away and you just keep poking the bear, poking the bear, poking the bear, poking the bear. This is what he's doing before I started. So let me go. So I'm going into the room. I'm quiet. I'm watching Love and Marriage Huntsville, right? So Martell and Melody is on there. Shout out to Melody. Martell is on there, and he come out the bathroom, and he like, yeah. He like, yeah, Martell, I see why you went outside. I'm going to have to go outside, too. I'm going to have to go outside, too. So I'm like, you going to have to go outside? What you mean you going to have to go outside? He like, yeah, I see why he did what he did. That's my boy, Martell. That's my boy. Okay. First of all, Martell never even addressed you or talked to you. And he like, oh, but Melody do. Melody be all in my DMs talking about stay up, king. Stay healthy. Do what you need to do. I'm like, Melody be in your DM telling you that. So I grab his phone because his phone is on the bed. I grab his phone. I'm going through his Instagram messages. And there's some girl named Precious on there. So I'm like, who is Precious? Because they clearly met at the mall. And this is the mall that he loved going to all the time. So I'm like, who is Precious? He snatches the phone out of my hand. Now, at this moment, you guys, I'm like, why are you snatching the phone out of my hand? Out of 4 years, I've had his password. Y'all done seen me on live say, I go through my husband's phone. That ain't nothing that's a secret. Y'all know this. So when you come outside of the room and you all gangster with it, like, yeah, I'm going to go outside with it. Oh, I see why you did what you did. I'm going to have to go outside too. Okay, now I'm like, let me get your phone so I can see what are you talking about? Let me get your phone. So I grab his phone and then I'm looking through messages over. That's when I said, who is Precious? He snatches the phone from me. Now, I'm like, why are you snatching the phone from me? I grab his laptop next. I'm trying to enter the password, trying to guess passwords. And he snatches the computer out of my hand. So he has 2 computers and 2 phones. So I'm like, okay, he put his phone in his pocket. Now I'm trying to get the phone out of his pants pocket. I'm trying to get the phone. We in a tussle. I'm trying to get the phone out of his pocket, right? Okay, so after that, we in like a WWE rap move. I don't even know what to call it. But we on the couch. And he got me so tight. So I'm like pushing his head like this to get off of me. So I'm like, okay, cool. So he finally get up. I grab my pepper spray. And so I went over there and I grabbed the computer. Okay. So I spray the pepper spray because now you still trying to attack me. I'm spraying the pepper spray, not even on him. I'm spraying it on the pillow because now he's trying to swing pillows and hit me with the pillows and push me down on the couch. And I'm like, okay. So I grab this dead computer off the bed. I go to the closet. He picks up this big ass tote. I don't know how long it is, but it's about wide as my car. It's big and long and it's gray. And he picks it up and he like, put my fucking computer down now. So I put the computer down and I sit down. Indian style now with my legs crossed. I sit down, I said the computer is down. Next thing I know, he takes this big ass tote and put it on top of me. Boom, slams it right on top of my head with pressure. Boom. And so the first time he raised it back up, I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to get off the floor, but I'm moving too slow because he's still hitting me. He hit me the second time and I did like this. This is why my hand got hit. So I did like this to protect my head. He hit me again. Boom. I'm screaming, calling for my dad at this point. Dad, help me, please. Dad, help me. Call 911. Please call. Dad, please come help me. So when I got up out of that closet, I went and I grabbed my phone. I called 911.
All right, so at this point, her thing messes up. There's no more to this video. I already checked. Her thing messes up and she doesn't get volume back again, right? She doesn't get volume back again, right? Essence, I'm going to check the cash apples in a moment. So she did another video. Let's see. Let's see. So let me go to, because I have a whole bunch of videos, right? Then let's see here. It says Latruth, and thank you to the people who sent this. Ishin help. Thank you so much. Thank you for sending me the videos. Thank you. I'm going to give a shout out to the people who sent these to me because you kept me up to date what was going on. Let's see. She came out with her sister and did, oh, what's this? Oh my gosh, what is this mess? Oh my goodness. Y'all got me in the middle of a boondoggle. So this man frightens me. Let's get, this is too long. Let's go.
Situation.
Okay, let's.
It's time for me to address these two women who are out here attacking my name, attacking my character, calling me an abusive husband, calling me an abusive man. That is not me. A lot of people wondering why I keep speaking on this situation. Wouldn't you speak on this situation if somebody was exposing you on the internet lying, saying you was a certain type of person that you are not? I am a father first. Ever since I had a daughter, I am a father first. No kid in no household has ever seen me put my hands on no woman.
The children want, his daughter is going to speak out.
Now, when you start coercing women, coercing kids to say that I done things to you and I didn't, no, it's a problem. I'm feeling like I'm being attacked so much that these people want me to be dead. I haven't done anything to these people. In fact, I'm the best thing that ever happened to either one of them.
Oh!
And they're teaming up. The baby mama, the Sharia, my oldest daughter mother, is only on there doing that because she was paid to say these things.
Who got money to pay somebody to say something?
When I first met my wife, I don't know if y'all remember, I had to go through a custody battle. She stopped me from seeing my daughter. As soon as I met Brianna, she stopped me from seeing my daughter. I had to go through a custody battle.
This video
Why do you think I had to go through a custody battle as soon as I find another woman? And I haven't touched this woman in over, my daughter is 14. I haven't touched this woman since the last time I touched this woman was probably when my daughter was 1 year old, maybe. She started walking.
Oh my God, this is too much. I'm gonna fast forward through this just to kind of get a gist of what he's saying. Hopefully the universe will help us catch important parts, because this is a 20-minute video and we ain't sitting here for 20 minutes listen to this. Listen.
Doing for my child in her household.
Okay.
Y'all acting like this ain't never happened to y'all? This is the reason why domestic violence is at an all-time high. We get violated too. I have lost myself in the past 6 years. All of you that was fans of me before got mad at me when I met Brianna. Y'all told me that Brianna was using me. Y'all told me that Brianna was too pretty for me. Y'all told me that she came to me because she needed me to be a father to her 3 children. But now, all of a sudden, I'm this bad guy. This makes no sense to me, people. You would not do this to your sons. I'm not responding to no comments or none of that. It's clear that you guys hate my guts. I don't know what I've done to any of you guys, because for one, you don't know me at all. You do not know me at all.
I just I just want you all to pay attention. One of the tactics that people use when they are manipulating is they go to the extremes with the exaggerations. they're like, oh, you're like, Mom, there were things that could have been done differently when I was growing up. And then they go on and then they start like, they're like, oh, I was a terrible mother. I was the worst mother ever. Why didn't you just put me in a nursing home? Go ahead, but just put me. And it's like, and you can't have an honest conversation with them. So now he's talking about y'all hate my guts and all of this. Well, what's going on here? This is too much. We're gonna continue fast forwarding. Don't worry.
And you're on here believing a story. You seen the video. I never put it publicly, but I'm gonna publicly defend myself. Best believe that. Brianna went live. Brianna called the cops. Brianna said I had a gun. Brianna said I broke her hand. Brianna said I hit her in the head. You seen her video. What woman is gonna do all of these things to a man who's supposed to be abusive? You take my phone.
Wait, what?
Then I get my phone back. Then you take my other phone. If I'm such an abusive man and I've been abusing you the whole marriage, why would you feel comfortable taking things from me? You took both of my MacBook Pros, all to go through them because you don't trust me. These are my things. These are things that I pay for. But I am an abusive husband? You would not reach for someone's phone who's abusive. If I've been abusing you the whole marriage, on the 6th year of the marriage, if I've been abusive this whole time, what would make you even be comfortable enough to get my phone? What would make you comfortable to do anything to me? Slap me, kick me, punch me, do all of these things. She's been going live. She's damn near, she dressed just like the Instagram models, half naked all the time. But you calling me an abusive man? No bruises or nothing on your body. Ever. Ain't never had a bruise on your body, your face, your neck, your belly, nowhere. You're half naked on the internet, and you're saying that I am abusive husband. You've always had your body showing on the internet. And
so
you women
now
are sitting here.
So now he's trying to create semblances of doubt. Tina Turner was being abused, and she was half naked on the stage all the time. She used makeup to cover up the abuse. She didn't show her body when there were bruises. It's like he is attempting to, this is bizarre, and I don't understand. He's attempting to cast shadows of doubt in people's mind, people who are looking to logically say, to logically deny what may be going on. So he's trying to come up with, this is craziness right here.
Watching defending this stuff because it makes it seem like you guys are just like that. Y'all acting like y'all mad at me because I didn't want to let her get my phones. These are my phones. And then she jumps out here publicly and say that she's taking care of me. That is a lie. I got bank records and everything to prove that. But I don't have to prove that to y'all. That's cool. She's only saying that she paid for stuff because y'all accused her of being a gold digger in the beginning. Y'all accused her. The only reason why she wanted to be with me is because I had some money and some fame. This is what y'all said in the beginning of the relationship when I had 5.2 million followers and she had 1,000. No one knew who she was until I put her on. So now all of a sudden she blew up. Now all of a sudden I need her. I never needed nobody. Again, I lost my
he's about to say something. I was about to turn it off. Hold on.
mother when I was 5 years old. I've been doing just fine on my own my whole life.
Let's fast forward.
I beat it. I have a reason to live and I will not.
So he's
Last 6 years. I had to get cancer to find myself. I went through cancer. I beat it. I have a reason to live and I will not tolerate nothing else from no one ever. God didn't put me through that for nothing. He kept sending me signs that I should be out of this. Stop doing this. Stop doing that. Take care of yourself. Mother goes and says that the father hit them. They probably going to believe it. Why? Because they got a spanking. Kids are supposed to get spankings. Spare the rod, spoil the child. A man ain't supposed to have to put his hands on a woman. And a woman should definitely not be putting her hands on no man either. And keep calling me an abusive husband and all this. All these narcissist words y'all keep throwing around like y'all don't understand. Y'all are not doctors. You can't diagnose nobody as a narcissist or nothing else. Seems like that's the only word that y'all know. A man loving himself makes him a narcissist? Y'all want to know what made me be able to come love myself as much as I do? Because I fell out of love with myself at one point. I did.
Now he's garnering sympathy.
I fell out of love with myself.
Let's fast forward.
Nobody's better than the other, and everybody has feelings. So let's stop acting like men don't have feelings like y'all do, because we do. We were all taught wrong. And you need to be teaching your boys the same thing. The same thing I started teaching sons go through this. I don't know how y'all even call yourself a good mother, because the son and the daughter need the same affection and love. And that's the problem. Men, start loving your sons the same way you love your daughters, man. We need love too. Men are killing themselves way more than anybody else around the world. I could be saying way more, but I'm not on here to tear nobody down. I'm here to clear my name and to make sure that I'm safe, because I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody, period. If these people that I love the most and put my life on the line for, I've been trying to please somebody else the whole time instead of myself.
Let's go.
And if y'all don't understand the strength in that, if you call the police that many times on a man and he don't go to jail or get shot, a black man.
Hold on. Let's rewind.
And if y'all don't understand the strength in that, if you call the police.
Hold on.
Alive. God needs me here. It's a purpose for what I'm doing here. That's why I'm not gone. Every attempt that's been on my life, I've made it. And if y'all don't understand the strength in that, if you call the police that many times on a man and he don't go to jail or get shot, a black man.
There are plenty of reasons why men in domestic violence situations don't go to jail. The woman doesn't press charges. He convinces her to try to work it out. There's lots of reasons. I don't understand why he's using that as the benchmark.
Cops coming to my door, know exactly who I am. Oh, I know you. You a public figure. No. You see me just like they see anybody else. Anybody can get it when it comes to the police, and you a black man. You never call a police on a black man who's not harming you and who's not hurting you, who's not beating you. You just put that man's life at risk. Anybody that's doing that. And y'all condone this.
Wow, this guy
make me start questioning who raised y'all. How do you condone this?
Now he's attacking the audience.
To my children, to my stepkids, I love y'all. And y'all know y'all never seen me harm your mother. To Sierra, nobody's ever seen me harm you.
Oh my God.
So you just jumping on
just because nobody has seen it. See, this is what I'm saying. He's trying to cast doubt. Like, oh, did you ever see me hit her? I mean, the two people have spoken. Who do you believe more, this person or the woman in the car that we saw talking?
Both of you, get over it. You did all this to a good man and it's a wrap. Move on. You got the tools you need. Move on. I just want my peace.
Oh my God, this is too much. I'm going to close out of this. Thank you for bearing with that. This is a lot. So I want you to hear something, because you hear him talking, but I want you to hear the sister, right? The sister comes out and she says,
they went to an event with B. Simone, and my sister got really nice. She got really pretty. This was recently. She got really pretty, dressed really, really nice for this event, got her makeup done. I'm telling her, oh, y'all gonna have a fun date night. She's just like, yes, I hope it goes good, you know. Looking good for her man. She texts me and go, oh, he about to put me out the car. I'm like, what? Mind you, they down. I'm not going to say where they live at, but they're not close, at least 45 minutes away. And I'm just like, you about to get put out the car. Because I kept the kids. I'm at her house. I'm watching the kids because she didn't want to go. And I'm like, no, y'all go out. Y'all go have fun. I keep the kids. That's always, she have her kids 24/7. She watched them all day, every day. All day, every day, she got her kids. And I said, sis, I'm going to keep the kids so y'all can go out and have fun. This is their argument because I told her she needs to start recording. I want to find the right parts of the argument, because I'm not going to show y'all the whole thing because that's for her to share. But this is what she sent me to my phone about them arguing.
Every bitch that's got a problem with me promoting my
Okay.
Listen.
With my music, behind a woman is a bitch to me. Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up. Yeah. I'm about to buy any bitch who got some problem with me promoting my music.
On my page.
That's facts.
So.
That's facts. I don't give a fuck what they on. I don't care what they on.
He got clothes
Who cares?
on.
Even if they had their drawers on, if it ain't promoting something for me.
So everybody's like, oh, well, she posts all these girls and she's okay with it. And he even said that my wife don't have a problem. She stated plenty of times she has a problem, but you know what? He keep doing what he want to do. He gonna keep doing what he want to do. Y'all, I'm mad. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my thoughts together because
there's somebody who is saying, Tonya, please give your audience updated information. It's all a skit. You a lie. Show me that this is all a skit. Show me. Show me. There are many people who have come out and even, listen, first of all, this is not a skit. This isn't a skit. Don't make me come for you. You see, I'm vampire today. Let's continue. Listen,
I really want to.
This audio is from long ago. I want you to see how he talks to his wife. Right? Listen.
Say more.
Calling her all types of bitches and everything.
But I'm not, because it's not my business until she tell me what you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it how I need to keep it, y'all. Hearing this just make me mad so all over again. Cause then I'm like, my sister about to be put out on the side of the fucking street. This is not the first time, y'all. This is another part of the long argument.
Listen.
Why are we talking? We can pull over and let you get a fucking Uber right now. Yeah, why you talking? Let's do it. Let's see. What are you talking about? I ain't gonna be with no bitch that disrespect me ever no more.
You a bitch.
Hell no, I know better than that.
You a bitch.
Way better than
you
that.
A bitch.
I'm way better than
you
that.
A bitch.
That's fine. I'm a bitch ass nigga pulling over and let you get an Uber.
Yeah.
So the fuck I am.
Ain't doing shit.
Yeah. Watch me.
Okay.
Listen.
Pull over, bitch.
Watch
I ain't gonna get out.
Watch me. You gonna get the fuck out talking
I
to
ain't
me?
getting out of shit.
I'm gonna snatch that fucking shit off your head.
Okay, do it.
Keep running your fucking mouth to me. You better sit over and shut the
Do
fuck
it.
up.
Now, she sent that to me. That's what she sent to me. I'm sorry. It's out there. I'm sorry, sis. I didn't share the whole video. But that's the shit that she has been dealing with. That's what the fuck she been dealing with. So don't be coming on here acting like she just making this up and she just lying and all this other stuff. No, this is her real life. And she's been protecting her family and protecting her situation and keeping things quiet. And I'ma stand behind her, whatever she gonna do. But just know, y'all hear the voice. Y'all hear it.
Not he's one.
All right.
Still in my bed.
So now this is a family friend who has come out. So this is another person. Somebody is trying to claim that all of these people are Oscar award winning. We can see when something is a skit. We've seen skits time and time again. You don't get all of these people to come out and put their life, career on the line, even the children. We have videos from children. Listen, moderators, anybody in here who's going to try to say that this is a skit, I want you all to take them out of the room. Because you're a lie. Show me that it's a skit. Show me.
Woke up to seeing a video of, several videos of MrLatruth. One, he was doing an interview with someone, and on the interview, he's sitting there singing and everything. First off, a person does not own up to what they do. A person that does not acknowledge their wrong. In his eyes, he did nothing wrong. In his eyes, he never admit or take blame for anything he does. I have been in their home 5 days total. First time I stayed in their home was 4 days. I was there 4 days. And the second time I stayed in their home, I just stayed overnight. I know her father well. He not only disrespects her, he disrespects the father. And you take things to a whole nother level. Good morning, everybody. When you disrespect people's parents. Brianna is like my daughter. I did not give birth to her, but she's like my daughter. Okay? I'm old enough to be her mother, and 2 of my daughters are older than her. Everything since I've been a part of her life, a year now, has been a fake. She has went through so much. I know personally, okay? I know him. He knows me, okay? He's not going to come against me because he knows I know the truth. He know that I've been in their home. He know that I know his moves. He know that I know he's never home. He's in these streets. Brianna is very mild-mannered.
Listen.
Too mild-mannered to me. She's too mild-mannered. She is too just like, she just let him does what he wants until she just gets enough of it. I've been begging her for almost a year to speak her truth, tell her truth. Why do you keep covering up for this man? Now, he's got her recorded on a video. Still trying, all he's worried about, him and his image and his music and what he gonna do. This man will tell her what to say. This man will type up words and tell her to post it. It's more like she's his child versus his wife. He's very controlling. And Mr. Latruth, you know I've been in your house, homeboy. So don't come for me, because I definitely will pull receipts. I would definitely throw you under the bus that you know I know. Okay?
So you telling me this woman is lying? This woman right here is in on the skit. All of these videos is a 2-week long skit. No laughter, no none of that. Children coming out. Ra is saying this is exhausting. You doggone right. We have video from his daughter. His daughter. I think we got the basic gist of this video. I'm going to skip around a little bit because you're right. This is tiring.
He ain't never with his wife. Y'all can probably count on 10 hands how many times he's with his wife, and if he's with her, she's paying.
He renewed our vows because of me. I paid 50 grand. I paid for his family to come. I paid for everybody to come. I paid for my own wedding. He didn't pay anything. When my husband got sick with cancer, I've been paying for all the bills. All the bills. And everything. Been taking care of him with everything. The only thing he had to pay was his phone bill and his car note.
Okay? Back to when I first met them, okay? I was in their home. That's when Brianna was having those bad headaches. Brianna was having bad headaches. And we didn't know what it was. No, we didn't know what was going on. Come on, y'all fans know what I'm talking about. Everybody been following them know what I'm talking about. I mean, she was crying out. So, one day I decided just to call, because we were keeping in touch. I was like, oh, God, I don't know what we do about her headache. She done been a brain, she done been scans and all this. And I was about to get out of my car because I listened to the Lord. Now, y'all may not be a person that believes in God, but I believe in God, okay? I believe in the Lord Almighty God, and I know God speaks to me just as well as he speaks to anybody else. So I had this tuition to call. He said, no. I said, I'm going in this store first. I'm going to go in this store first. He said, no, call her now. I picked up the phone, and she was screaming on the phone, hollering in pain by her head. I said, Brianna, text me your address. I'm coming now. Now. What I heard over that phone was enough to quench your soul, okay? I pack up my stuff as fast as I can, throw it in the suitcase. Yeah, God did place me in her life. I packed it in the suitcase. Now, I never, and my fans will tell you, I've never, when I say never spoke on anything about them, because out of respect for her, out of respect for Brianna. If it was not for Brianna, I would not have kept my mouth closed this long. I have been waiting almost a damn year for my baby to speak her truth. I've been waiting almost a damn year for her to stop being stupid and covering up for him, because I have talked to her over and over and over, and I kept telling Brianna, each action is going to get worse than the next. This ain't the first time he put his hands on her. This is what I want her to tell her whole truth. This ain't the first time. Think back to their relationships, y'all. Okay, we want to get a divorce. Brianna just sits back, be quiet, because she's not like that, okay? She is not the woman he's portraying her to be, okay? I spent time in their home, and you see a whole lot spending time in somebody's house 4 and 5 days. You see a whole lot, okay? And I saw a whole lot.
Oh my goodness.
He was not attentive
hold on.
To her. I walked in. She let me in. I sat on the sofa. I talked to her for a few minutes, and I said to her, I said, where's your husband? She said, he's in there. I said, where? She said, over there. So now there's the kitchen over there, but I can't see him because there's a wall. Now I'm just talking to her and talking to her. This man ain't said one word to me. I said, he don't want me here. Yeah, what's in the dark will come to the light. I said, he don't want me here. I feel his tension. He don't want me here. So after I talked to her for about 15, 20 minutes, I said, where is he at again? She said, right over there. So I get up. I said, well, I'm going to speak to him. I get up. I said, hey, MrLatruth. Yeah, like I ain't said shit. Still in his phone. Hey, MrLatruth. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I'm good, MrLatruth. How are you? I started to watch your videos. I really like your videos and everything. Yeah. I see your content. You real funny. Yeah. I said, you real funny. So I walk away. I'm like, okay then. Alrighty then. Okay then.
Ooh, this was riveting. Oh my goodness, this had me on the edge of my seat. This woman is a storyteller. Oh, she can tell a story because I was on the edge of my seat. You know, some of you were talking about Mrs. Latruth and how she looked and how if she got 50 grand, why she looked like that. I'm going to show you some pictures because she looks like that in those videos, but you here. Let me show you. Let me show you all. Let me see if I could. Here, let me show you all what the dealio is. Let me show you what the dealio is. Right? Oh, sorry, the wrong screen is attached. Let me connect the right screen. My bad. My bad. That was not on purpose. There's many screens open. Hold on, let me get the right one here. Okay, here we go. All right. So you see, so this is Mrs. Latruth and how this is how she be doing it. She be looking all cute. Look. Gal sexy. Look pon the gal, yeah. She cute and she sexy. Body look right. The gal in a tight top. Look. Scott up her wa. Look, she got the split going up, yeah. So she got the blondie wig. Look, she know how to put it down when it need to be put down. You know what I'm saying? So when she want to get glammed up, she gets glam. So, you know, I mean, look. She glams it up, she glams it out. Oh, he talking about her being naked, but apparently he liked that nudity. If you don't complain about it when you, yay. I mean, so you see, so she know, look, she know how to give up the sexy when she know when it's time. She know how to pull them glasses off her face. She don't always look like this now. So, yes, so you see, but being in a stressed out situation with a person stressing you to death or make you, oh, what's all of this down in the front? My. Ooh, the girl pump up. Me lad. Oh, that's not her. What is that doing in the, oh, look, see? The thing is that she knows how to put it together when she wants to put it together. That's not her. Maybe this is because it came up under her search. So this is her. I've seen images of her with short shorts on and just being cute, you know, just cute. All right. So don't take away from how she can glam it up. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and read the apples that have come in. So thank you all for sending the apples. Hey, 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 hey. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, Essence sends $5 and says, love the look. The girls are sitting, ain't they? Boom. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anetta sends 333 and says, he's just trying to keep that FB money coming in. Exactly. Fabiola sends $5 and says, this is old. They made up already. Toxic. Oh, yes, we're getting to it. It's just that this stuff is it's so intriguing. It's so intriguing. Little sends $10 and says, first he said it was a skit. Now he's not abusive. Goddess sends 5 and says, these are the Black Kangs preferences want. Yeah, let them have them, please. Goddess sends $5 and says, just to say they're better than Black women. Yes. Thank you all. If you want to send a cash apple during, let me give some hearts here. If you want to send a cash app during the broadcast, the link is in the description. It's $ Tonya TKO, and that's Tonya with an O. You see the going across the screen, TONYA TKO. Yes, so I want to jump through a lot of this because, like you said, a lot of this is old. I just wanted to show you all, and I want you all to take this as an opportunity to evaluate yourself and your own life. Let's do this real quick. Let us go to look up the telephone number for the domestic violence hotline. Here. So that if there's anybody who needs it, this is the telephone number, 800-799-7233. You can contact them. They have a chat button that you can chat through. You can get out of the page quickly if things start to go awry in your situation. So use the resources available to you. 800-799-7233. All right? All right, wonderful. I want to pull up some other things because we've heard her talking, we've heard him talking. I want to show the video of him. He is in, let's see. There's a video of him. There's a video of him in the mall. Oh, there's so many videos here to go through. Let's see. All right, there's a lot. Hold on. We saw that video. Let's see. What is this? All right, here. So it says his ex has spoken out.
So am I supposed to not love my stepdaughter anymore? Am I supposed to just be like, hey girl, you gotta get out my house since me and your dad don't, like, make it make sense. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not that petty and I'm not bitter. I love my stepdaughter and she still live with me. FYI, I don't have a new book out. I've been had Self-Love is the Best Love out. Google that. That's been out. Y'all fake relationship was a prank. Sorry. If it was fake, don't you think I would have been told y'all this is fake? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all think everything is fake on social media and it's not. I usually put prank. I usually tell when it's a prank. I usually say when it's fake. Y'all know this about me. How long have I been doing this? How many times have y'all seen me say, it's a prank? Excuse me for having a smile on my face. Excuse me for choosing to continue to push. Excuse me.
Okay, let's continue. I just want to fast forward through all of that.
I have beautiful children that look up to me every day. Personal moments and my personal moments with God. So inspiring other women to do the same. Stay strong, sis. You got this.
Everybody got a different definition of strength.
Now that you're out of my life, I'm so much better. You thought that
No, we can't have music in here. So she's singing. You see she's slim thicky. You see her. She's nice little body. So she's okay. So here, let's go.
So stressful and so new and so hurtful to her. She is not okay, especially not okay right now.
Is this the sister or his ex?
anything, to speak on anything right now. She's just too emotional. You know, she's just going through them. She has been fighting this in private for so long, and I'm proud of her that she finally decided to speak up for herself.
Like, Miss Latruth is a gold digger. She only got with my brother because he had a page that had 8 million followers. This girl had...
Let me tell you something. As a person who has a huge social media following myself, right? My Facebook page has 1 million people on it, and I've been doing this thing for quite some time. The number of followers does not denote how much money you make. Followers has nothing to do with how much money you make. You can have a page with 20 million followers, but if people are not investing in your platform, like the people who send the cash apps, you all are the sponsors of the video, because videos like this talking about domestic violence, like, they don't want us to do long videos, and they don't want us to do videos about serious topics, so they discourage us. That's part of the reason that I really haven't really been making videos as much as I could lately, because these platforms discourage us from making videos about real topics. So now this woman is coming out talking about MrLatruth, and she hollering, talking about she's a gold digger and got with her brother because of 8 million followers on Facebook. Come on, sis. Stop this. Let's go.
Nothing. She was pretending to be a model.
Pertaining?
Nobody never heard of her. Nobody seen her on the front of a magazine. My brother helped build her platform up to where she at now. Now that my brother is tired of her going through his phone, she take all the kids' phone at night. She's very insecure. Even though she's pretty, Brianna is very insecure.
Children's phones need to be taken at night. What does that have to do with insecurity? Especially if you have children that are staying up late on their phones when they're supposed to be sleeping, and they're under the blankets with their phones. What is she talking about? Like, none of this makes sense. All right, let's continue going forward. This is too damn much. Okay, let's continue. This is too much.
And it's sad that she can honestly sit up here and tell y'all all these lies and y'all run with it, because the simple fact that she's a woman. Women can beat on men too. On the video I seen, her first video, she said he broke her hand. If he broke your hand, I've been doing nursing for 23 years. If he broke your hand, you would have a cast on 24/7. This girl had a brace on, a cast on her hand one day. If you look at the live she made the second time, where she was showing Facebook and all of that, she did not have that brace on her hand no more. That brace was gone. That's because it's a lie. It's a fake. If your hand broke, you're not going to have a brace today and a brace not tomorrow because you feel better. Because if your hand broke, that bone is broken in half and it has to stay in place to heal. With that being said, she also got on here saying, he put a tote on me. But everybody is saying he's abusive because he threw a 1-pound tote on her head because she took his phone and his laptop. But everybody's failing to realize this girl admitted on her live that she kicked him, scratched him, went in her pocket, maced him before he put the tote.
We heard the thing. We didn't hear none about the kicking, scratching, and all. Oh, this thing is loud. We ain't hear none of all of that. What is she talking about? This is crazy.
On top of her head. And y'all honestly still sitting up talking about this boy abused her. Y'all sound stupid as she do. Come on now. Sierra is just doing this stuff to get views and to get followers. She's never had a fan page ever. Now all of a sudden she say, I got beat too when I was with him. She got a fan page and Brianna got her getting followers and all. Sierra is a compulsive liar. My brother has never put his hands on Sierra Watkins ever in his life. If that's the case, if he beat her the way Sierra say he beat her, why in the world did you have a baby right after my brother left you and told me and your family that baby was my brother's, trying to get my brother back? I even babysitted the baby. Come to find out, after my brother get a paternity test, it was not his child. But you wanted to be with a man that you so-called say been beating you. I don't get it. And then if he beat you, Sierra, why did you send your daughter to live with a man that has been beating you and pulling a gun out on you? Why you got your child? Like, come on now. Some stuff is common agree with anything they hear. And what's sad is that this woman actually sit on live yesterday and said, I maced him, I kicked him, I scratched him, I tried to get his phone out of his pocket, I took his laptop and ran, and then he threw a 1-pound tote over my head. I don't know if y'all know what a tote is, but a tote is a big basket that you put clothes and stuff in. There's no way a tote broke your finger. Like, come on now. Then she called the police. Brianna called the police. The police came. She told the same thing she telling y'all to the police. The police looked at my brother's video and left. He was never charged. He was never taken to jail. But y'all want her acting like y'all the law judging him, saying that he beat this woman when he didn't. Y'all, I don't care if this girl got 5 million followers. She's a compulsive liar, and I say it in her face. I've been telling my brother this since I met her, since I went to Jamaica. The girl is no good. Now he sees it. And I hate that he found out this way. The girl is no good, and I mean that. The girl met my brother.
Was she there when the police came? That's what I'm curious about, because she's over here talking about what the police did. Were you there when the police came? This woman says she's a nurse. Yo, if this woman came into your room to put an IV in your arm, what you doing? I would rather go and just lay in This is unbelievable. Have you heard enough? Have you heard? I think let's see if we could get past and get to something else, because she going on and on. Let's
Whatever
see.
she want to go by. I wasn't even going to get on here and address her because she's really nobody to address. But since she want to go on live.
I should have did this yesterday when we were just sitting around on a Sunday.
Beating this woman.
Like Latoya, Foster, whatever she want to go by. I wasn't even going to get on here and address her because she's really nobody to address. But since she want to go on live and call out my name saying that Brianna pay my bills and stuff like that. Brianna don't pay nothing. She have helped me. And how can she talk when her brother and Brianna help her? And your bills don't cost that much. I have high bills. You live in a trailer park. So your bills don't add up to probably no more than $600 a month. So yes, your brother helped you. Of course, you're going to take up for him. And yes, he did beat on me. My oldest daughter, that's 19 years old, but she was 6 years old at the time, can verify that this man pulled a gun out on me when she was 6 in front of her and told me to shut the F up and quit talking. And I could text my daughter now and she would tell you, do you remember that? And she would tell you.
This seemed like a skit?
Whooped me with belts before and when I was pregnant with Desharia. This man had threw plates in my face. Whenever time he get angry, tell me to shut the F up like always. Let me see. He have drugged me across the floor, had made me get carpet burn. Let me see. Sold my car when we was together. Sold my car for $100 because his got repoed. He needed me then. He sold my car for $100. It's so much. He like dating younger people, younger women, so he can get over on them, have control over them, being a narcissist over them, and stuff like that. He know women his age ain't gonna tolerate the bullshit. Sorry, my language. The bullshit that comes along with him. He's 41 years old, and he's so stuck in his childhood moment because of mommy's issues that's something he needs to deal with. He think every woman he meet that they supposed to deal with it. I was in denial and go along with him all them 10 years. The last 2 years of the 10 years of 8 years was horrible. Like, it was awful arguing all the time in front of the kids, hit me in front of the kids, just cheating, everything. So Latoya, before you become for facts and think you know what you talking about, Manny Man, aka Manny Man, I'm not about to argue with somebody that look like a man with a wig. I'm not about to argue.
Why?
You're not even worth my argument. Far as you saying that my daughter, I paid Brianna for my daughter. First of all, My daughter, let me explain to you. You talking about? I'm going to answer all your questions since you want Manny Man want to get on here.
Yes,
And,
this is his ex. He was with her for 10 years. This is the ex-wife. This is his ex-wife / now baby mother.
Seeing my daughter down there, and my daughter was wanting to go down there where her dad at, and the reason being she didn't know who her dad was at the moment, and she see who he was, see who he is now. That's why she don't want to live with him. She wants to live with Brianna. Robert beat on my daughter a month ago. Until this day, my daughter still got marks from them bruises that she could physically show you. If anybody want to see that he left on her. When you discipline any child, anybody, you don't leave marks on them. He gets so angry. When Robert get angry, he don't do it out of love or discipline. He do it out of anger of discipline. It's two different things. Two different things. But one thing you're not going to do is get on here and lie about me saying that my daughter's down there. Yeah, she living with Brianna, not Robert, not her dad.
Whew, you know what? This video goes on for some more minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to, let me check the apples, see if we, let me do a quick, we're going to do a quick commercial break. And I'm going to queue up the daughter's video because his daughter did speak. If you are enjoying this video, if this video is helpful to you, I want you to start composing what your self-love lessons are, because when we get to the end of this video, I'm going to ask you to type out what the self-love lessons are that you learned from today's video. So I'm going to cue up the daughter's video while we get this playing here.
Are you tired of missing Tonya TKO's live videos? Arriving late when the video is well underway or about to end? Are you fatigued of only seeing a live video randomly while perusing YouTube and Facebook? Or worse, randomly unsubscribed? Well, now you can get a text notification whenever I go live. No longer are we dependent on the algorithm of these fickle platforms. For just $1.99 a month US and Canada or $4.99 a month international, you get a personalized text message 15 minutes before each live show. Now you can show up early with the Text Squad, meet other people from all over the world, and get invited to secret broadcasts off platform. Most importantly, support your favorite independent creator. Go to TonyaTKO.com and click on text. Join the TKO Text Squad today. For just $1.99 a month US and Canada, or $22 a year if you pay in advance, $4.99 a month international, $50 a year if you pay in advance, you'll never again be tardy to the party. I'll see you on the next broadcast. TonyaTKO.com/text.
All right, welcome. Happy Halloween, everyone. I am your host, Tonya TKO. If this is your first time here, know that we talk about self-love, and we talk about self-love through viral topics. If you would like to get a text notification whenever I go live, it's $1.99 a month or $4.99 a month plus tax if you're international. So I do send out texts all over the world so that you never miss another video. You sponsor the videos with your subscription. And if you want to pay for the year, you get a discount. It's $22 for the year or $50 for the year if you're international. That way you get to support the content that you love, because we cannot depend on these platforms to really do what it is that we need. We got to do what we need for ourselves and each other. So I have the daughter's video up, but I remember seeing a better video of the daughter, but this is the only one that we have right now. So let me put this up on the screen and you let me know if you've seen a different video, because I remember seeing the video itself, right? But we have a screenshot of the video. So let's go forward. Thank you. Thank you all. And if you want to join the text notification squad, the link is in the description. You can also go to TonyaTKO.com and click on text here.
That's it. Ask me, why did he hit me? It's okay. It's just too much to like handle. It's just like, yeah, he grabbed the belt and he basically came in and started yelling and then hit me. And he kept on hitting me. And I was okay with it because he, you know, it was a hit at first. And then he just started hitting me. And at this point, I was like scared because I saw so much anger in his eyes. And he made me like cry. And like, it was so much built into me that I was like terror. I was shaking. He hit me to the point where my skin was literally falling off and I was bleeding. And to that point, I ran to the door. I ran to the door and he dragged me and threw me. And I tried to escape. And I was calling Brianna's name. I was over there saying, help me, help me. And I was scared of that man. And I said that he wasn't my dad because no person that would drag me like that to put my hand on me to call him my dad. And no, I was scared. I was so scared. I'm still scared to this day because I can't look that man in his eye. He makes me so scared. And everything that he probably did, everything that he probably said to me, saying all these lies to me, I probably did believe them because he's a liar. He's a liar. And like Brianna came running to that door and she was getting him off me, and I had to protect myself by hitting him back because he would not stop hitting me when I was saying stop. And I was over here bleeding. And Brianna was the only person that was over here comforting me. He didn't say sorry or nothing. He just went out that room and said, it's your fault. What's my fault? You're saying that I never hit you. But he won't bring up that part, though. He won't bring up that part at all. He would not bring up that part. And the part where he's saying that he never hit Brianna, he did hit Brianna. He did, because there was many times I went up to that door and tried to bang it down. Yes, he was mad because I wanted to go to the mall with my friends. He said that you don't need friends. The only thing that you need to do is go to school and have friends there and not go out. I'm a teenager. Every teenager probably goes out. And at the time, someone else thought that my friend was like a 20-year-old.
You know, we're going to pause this right here. I see that some of you are saying that you're triggered, and I can understand why. And we've been on this broadcast for an hour and 40 minutes. So we got to get up to what has transpired recently. So him and his wife had a chance to talk, right? Him and the wife got a chance to talk. But I have a video here that says that the brother came forward. Mr. Latruth's brother came forward. Let me see. And was talking some stuff here. So it says here, this is Mr. Latruth's brother, it says, right?
Comment and build on to better ways that we can handle domestic violence moving forward and whatnot, so we can adequately protect ourselves, okay? It's rough out here, family. I would rather see that family last forever, like my hopes are for my family. But I do have to say, in a situation like this, I don't see how they should stay together after this. I think that this should be the end of it. I truly do. If she did that to him, I do not feel safe with him with her. I do not feel safe with her being with my brother, yo. And I'm going to tell you now, it ain't the first time somebody called the cops and lied on my brother. It's not the first time she did it, y'all. I've watched this dude get in trouble several times from cops showing up at his house over lies like this. It ain't the first time. So I know a whole lot more than y'all know. And because it wasn't public, he stuck to it. I know a lot more than y'all. I'm sure Brianna knows a lot more than me, so maybe there's something she knows that I don't. But I'm listening whenever she makes this video. I'll be listening, and not with the biased eye. If he hit her, I'm truly sorry to her, and she didn't deserve to be hit. Regardless if a woman raises her voice at you, whether she cheats on you, she does not deserve to be hit, family. Same thing for a man. You do not have the power and jurisdiction over a person to start hitting them. Now, you cannot do that. And I think it's so much worse when a woman hits a man and then call the police if he hit back. Because it's like, she expected to hit your ass and you just sit there and take it. Because if you respond and hit her back, and you shouldn't, but if you do, she gonna make sure you have hell to pay. And that's why I say, men, if she hits you, you call the damn cops, yo. You treat her like she damn Mike Tyson, and you take off running from her. Because just like if Mike Tyson hit you, it could be your death. If you hit her back, it could be your death, yo. If them cops pull up and think that you abusing her, it could be your death, especially as a black man. So the moment that she hits you, you need to see that as the attempt to kill and run fast as you possibly can. Act like you just heard a damn gunshot. Yo, she just hit me, she just hit me, she just hit me. Pull your camera out, record, and get the hell away from her. And never be alone with her again. I'm telling you now, take off running, kings. Run, and she can't catch it because you faster, right? You bigger and stronger. Get the hell away from her and save yourself. Please. Because if my brother would have died when them cops pulled up, I wouldn't have my brother. And this ain't the first time that's happened.
How do you know people are lying on your brother if the cops are being called? How do you know they're lying if you weren't there behind closed doors? You know, every black person here knows that calling the police could become a life or death situation. So when a black person calls the police, for you to be like that they don't know the gravity of it, why would you think that something like that would be a joke? I'm confused. How do you know what happened behind closed doors? Even the daughter said that she heard him beating her in the room away from the purview. This is interesting.
Do you understand what I'm saying to y'all?
So
I love him to death, y'all.
The ex-wife is lying. The family friend is lying. The daughter is lying. The sister is lying. The recording of him calling her all types of bitches and saying that he would come around the car and snatch that shit off her head and put her out on the side of the highway. The recording of his voice is lying. But your brother is telling the truth. This is bizarre. This is really bizarre. And you know what? My heart goes out to women who are in abusive situations, because I see that the family members condone this and make a pathway. I'm not going to listen to too much more of this. Let me just, this is
not the first time it's happened.
Let's skim through.
Because I know she was trying to kill me.
Wait, what?
I know she was.
Who's trying to kill you? Wait.
If a woman called the cops on me and say I got a damn gun and say I hit her and I know I didn't, I swear to God, she'll never see me again. I'm telling you now, she'll never see me again, yo.
Exactly.
Because I know she was trying to kill me. I know she was.
Unless you had a gun. I mean, it's like, why is 2 and 2 not making 4 for him?
And ladies, you should feel that way about a man who hits you.
They should. But when you have people like you in the family, you make it that much more difficult questioning whether or not this woman is really being abused. This is something else. Oh my gosh. Quana is saying, please come back when this shit is revealed to be a payday. Yeah, okay. Then I'm skipping forward. Why don't you come back and let the cash apples rain down on me when it is shown that it is not? First of all, this is a self-love lesson for us all. And if you're going to sit there questioning from all of the people that we've seen, right? All of the people, and you still questioning? Wow, unbelievable. I can only imagine what takes place in front of your own very eyes.
A misunderstanding over a heated moment. You understand? I don't want to see anybody's reputation lost. I don't want to see everything that somebody worked for lost. I've lost sleep over this because I know how much my brother loves his platform and how hard he works to build it.
and I'm watching all these people turn on him over
You
a
talking
rumor.
about a platform?
Yo,
Rumor.
this is crazy. But if he did it, yo, you worked your whole ass off for all these years to build this amazing platform, this amazing life for yourself. And in a moment, you threw that shit away.
In a moment? God damn, I gotta get him off my fucking screen. Excuse my language. I gotta get this man off my screen. There was another video that MrLatruth made with her sister, right? And the thing is, I love when you all send me the videos on my website. That way I can always find them when I need to, because I can just do a search. When you all send it to me on different platforms, it becomes here. Let me see. Oh yes, this is the video I wanted to show you all. Look at this.
Butt bigger than yours too. Look. Oh shit! You hear me? You feel me? What time we going over there?
We going at 6.
We're going to see. What we going to see?
So let's go back to the beginning of this. So he's with some low self-esteem girl. I mean, look.
Tonight, man, since you was talking crazy. You see what I'm saying?
The crazy part is that this girl, her face looked like she could be a family member of mine. This is the way my Caribbean family members look, with the real chinky eyes like that. But the demeanor is very different. But so this is a low self-esteem woman, as he's over here disrespecting his wife. Remember the wife was like, who's Precious? Somebody he met at the mall, right? Here, look.
Tonight, man, since you was talking crazy. You see what I'm saying? And her butt bigger than yours too. Look. Oh shit! You hear me? You feel me? What time we going over there?
We going at 6.
We're going to see. What we going to see?
Whatever you want to see.
We ain't really going to see a movie. We just going to the movies to do whatever we want to do. You hear me? Whatever we want to do in the movies, that's it.
All right, so now he's talking about he's going to go to the movies and they not really going to see a movie. They just going to do what they want to do in the theater, in the darkness, in the shroud of night, or all of that other stuff. Is this appropriate behavior for a married man? So when we start talking about his character, so his brother and his sister can come out and say whatever it is that they want. What is actually coming out of Latruth's mouth? What is he doing? How is he behaving? So I want to give a thank you, Divinely True Tarot. Thank you for sending me clips behind the scenes. Let me look. I want to find the video that MrLatruth did with her sister. Oh my God, look at this. He's apologizing. Look at this fool now. Look at this. Okay. Oh my God. New message. Okay, hold on. See, the thing is, when you all send me videos and you don't send them to me on my website, it's difficult for me to find them. So, MrLatruth, let me go to her page on Facebook because, let me see, MrLatruth, because she made a video. Oh, MrLatruth, where's your page? Okay, here it is. So this is her page right here, right? So I want to find the video that oh, look how cute she looks, right? Let me find the video that she did with her sister, right? So, oh, look at this little cutie. I want to see, where's the video? Oh, here's the video right here. So, well, this is not the video, but this right here, you can pause it and blow it up. This is the lie detector test that she took, right? It's signed and the name of the company that she went to. So here, this is the video that I wanted you all to see real quick, right? Here. Yeah, let's see. So she did this video. This is going to be the last of the videos that we're going to show before we actually get into the nitty gritty of
I'm
what.
upstairs.
All right, hold on. Let me fast forward because
to certain someone that want to be his brother real bad. He want to be him so bad. He's so obsessed.
Hold on. Let's go.
What's she doing?
This hair scared me. You know, I'm used to having short hair. I thought something was crawling beside me. Whew. You know, I'm used to the shorty blondie. I forgot I was a vampire.
Hey y'all.
All right.
So I had to come live because it's been real bad. To certain someone that want to be his brother real bad. He want to be him so bad. So bad. He's so obsessed and want to be Robert so bad that every day he got to make a video about me. Now I get the people that's like, oh, y'all put this in y'all business. Y'all shouldn't have posted this. I get that, baby. I totally understand. But in that moment, I wasn't thinking about none of that. In that moment, I'm thinking of this man coming at my daddy and being disrespectful. So let me turn on this camera so that maybe he'll calm down. But he didn't calm down. All right, so now I'm dealing with a lot of lies and defamation against my character. And being so, as these people I'm talking about don't got no money, I can't sue them for defamation of character. But I will, because even your grandkids will start. Okay? Your grandkids will pay me. But I'm really sick of the lies. I'm really tired and I'm fed up of this man coming every day to say something about me. To say every day this man get up, Kevin, has to come and make a video about me. You that obsessed? You obsessed with me. You want to talk about me every day? You want to talk about me every day? Now, baby, let me tell you something.
Listen.
During this whole time, if y'all go look on this man's page, every day has been about me. I'm not even married to this man, and he talking about me. I'm not even married to him. He talking about me. He ain't even lived in my house, and he talking about me. I ain't never been around this man long enough to even know shit about him. But because I was married to his brother, I know a lot about him. Ooh. Like, for instance, him and Dwight Howard doing mushrooms together. And they were supposed to be doing inappropriate things, as in gay things. So your brother thought you was on the down low. He was questioning that. As in, you know, you asking Dwight Howard for so much money, but now Dwight don't want to give you no more money. So now that's why you asking Robert. Now you constantly asking Robert for money, right? Yeah, you on his payroll. So when it comes to certain things, it just really annoys me that this person got so much to say about me and don't even know me. One of your first videos was, oh, yeah, I used to be on Brianna's side all the time. I wonder why, because I wasn't wrong, right? Because I was in the right? One time you counseled us, why? Because your brother was flirting with your ex-girlfriend, talking about her makeup look good? Like, come on. Come on, you admitted yourself, and I'm sure you're going to try to get this video and dissect it too. I can't wait. Go ahead and do it. Because defamation of character is coming. It's coming. I'm done. I'm tired of playing games with y'all. Y'all want to sit here and keep playing with me? I ain't got time for it. I've been real quiet. I've been minding my business.
Look at her getting all riled up, getting a little rah-rah. You go, girl, put a little bit of bass in your voice. You go ahead, girl. You go ahead. And she's trying, but you can still see that she's so tender. You know what I mean? Because strength moves differently than this. Strength moves in silence. Strength moves with purpose. Strength moves with determination. Strength does what it needs to do, and it gets done, right? Strength is a little bit different than this. I don't know how to describe it, but strength is a little different than this. I don't want to take nothing away from her, because you know this woman has her journey, and this is probably very strong for her, right? This is probably very strong for her. But, and you know, I respect it. I respect her speaking her truth. However, I don't know. Something is a little off for me. I don't know what it is, but something's off. In terms of the conviction and the, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Something is off.
Minding my business. Taking care of my kids. People on here talking about, oh, she crazy. Even him, or my husband. Oh, she abused me. I'm an abuser? And I'm crazy? I'm that, right? I'm crazy, right? So why is my stepdaughter still with me? Why she ain't with you? Why you ain't take her with you? Why my stepdaughter with me? So when people try to portray this image as if I'm such this bad person, this horrible person, I'm a liar. Let's get down to the facts. I took a lie detector test. I sure did. Questions are you lying when you said your husband broke your index finger? No. Are you lying when you said your husband has been emotionally abusive? No. Are you lying when you said your husband hit you on the head with a tote? No. Did you break your finger yourself? No. Okay. Polygraph Professionals of North Georgia. It is located in Cumming, Georgia. Proof and facts are still there. Documents are still there. So, let me let y'all see the questions that was asked so you guys don't think I'm lying. Here's the questions right here. Ooh, my hand's shaking. I'm so pissed right now, sis. I'm so pissed. So as you guys was completed using an Air Force MGQT
I'm just
test,
fast forwarding.
the original data, tests, and documents associated with this exam. No significant response. Pass my lie detector test. Pass my lie detector test. So did my husband break my finger? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Proof, facts, all here. Place right here. Google it, call him up. It's in the office. Now, I was going to stay quiet. I was going to stay quiet and let this shit die down. But it's going too far. It's going too far. I had to prove my facts and I had to prove my truth that I am not a liar. Then we got his sister, Tonya. Weren't you just live a few weeks ago about your husband abusing you? Weren't you just live saying that? I'm confused. Won't you just live saying, oh, my husband here abusing me, I need help, and then he put my phone on the floor. Remember that, sis, when she said all of that, right? Begging everybody, oh, I need y'all to help me. Can you cash app me? In every one of her lives right now, she asking people to cash app her. Begging people for money. But yeah, everybody in the comments like, why your brother not helping you? Why your brother not helping you? Why your brother not helping you? You don't never help them. You know why your brother ain't helping you? Because he the same exact man you married to. Abusive. Abusive. But y'all want to sit on here and try to say this man image instead of getting him help. He needs help. And I got documents to back it up. Even my counselor. We went to counseling sessions. She said she can no longer help him. He needs psychological help.
All right. So this video right here is 40 minutes long. So we're just going to fast forward through this because I want to get to the videos when he and her began to talk. Because apparently she and he started talking. And now it seems like they're back in love. Every time I move, I lose. And when I look, I'm in. And every time I turn around, I'm back in love. When you put your arms around me, hey, I feel so satisfied. Every time I move, I lose. Shout out to the person who knows the person who sings that song. Who is the singer of that song? Every time I move, I lose. And when I look, I'm in. And every time I turn around, I'm back in love. Oh my goodness. So I hear they're back in love again, right? I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to fast forward through this video, right? And Stephanie, or no, Shalelle says, in a marriage, you got to stay out of it. This is what I'm saying. These hashtag relationship goals, hashtag, all right. Somebody said Barry White. Okay, so they're saying LTD and Jeffrey Osborne, right? Jeffrey Osborne, LTD. All right. Shout out to all of you. You put your comments up on the screen. Shout out to all of you. Me personally, I didn't know who sang that song. I know those lyrics, but I didn't know who sang it. But thank you. I see we got some old heads in the house. All right. We got some old heads in the house. All right. So let's fast forward through this video real quick just so that we can get to the update because apparently they're back in love. When you put your arms around me, yeah, I feel so satisfied. All right, look, let's go. Let's fast forward part of the boondoggle.
He can't do the regular counseling service.
All right, let's
You're
go.
the brother and a sister, and you don't even know me. But you was just live making videos about your man.
Okay.
Talk about Lacey. Yeah, I don't know nothing, right? Let's talk about it. Because didn't Lacey leave you because she didn't want to be polygamy? Didn't she leave you and you was crying and you was sad and upset instead of being worried about the wife you already have? Didn't you leave Jamie and didn't want to be with her, but all of a sudden, now you want her? Because now Lacey
So wait,
involved.
that guy who came out as the brother is doing polygamy? Oh my Lord, this is a whole hot stinking pile of mess.
Okay. Now
let's go forward.
My story has never changed because the truth don't always remain the same. Lies gonna switch up. Lies gonna change. Lies gonna.
All right.
Because any other man in my DM and you know I'm married, like they're disrespectful to me. I'm a good woman. I'm a damn good.
Okay, let's go forward.
Then Kevin, let's talk about that again. Because he lied. Said he got fired because he was talking about God not real. He quit because he.
Oh Lord, this is too messy.
Go down my timeline. How long I've been quiet before I spoke out on my first video? Scroll down his timeline. He been going making videos since October 14th. The day.
Let's continue.
I can't. And then you say I was the one who divorced him. Baby, look on his page. When have I ever said I was getting a divorce? See? Because he ain't got as many followers as me. I guess y'all don't follow him. But if you've been following his timeline, mother, you're not about to drag me in these...
this is too much for me. I can't do no more. You could go watch the whole video on her page. Me personally, I cannot do any more of this right now. Let's show. So I got, so you all sent me, Mr. and Mrs. Latruth speak. Where's the video? Okay, here. Mr. and Mrs. Latruth. Where is the truth? Mr. and Mrs. Latruth speak. Okay, he speaks with his wife live here. Thank you to, let me give a shout out to the person. Lynette, thank you so much for sending me this video. Thank you to all of you who held this down because you all did it for me today.
You ain't talking to me. I mean, I done said everything. You got anything to say to me? I just said I apologize for...
I don't know what to say.
Apologize for whatever it is. I just apologize for saying things that would hurt you. I apologize. I shouldn't have said that I'm go elsewhere and get affection. Should have never said it. Especially when I know I wasn't going to do it. Because a man ain't going to say it anyway. He just going to go do it. Because like I've been asking for affection all this time and telling you what I need from you. That's because I really love you. That's why I'm telling you what I need. Men who don't love their woman don't even tell you what they need. They just go get it.
Me and you experienced two different things.
Hold on. Is this how the video began? Let me go back to the beginning. Hold on.
Have you spoke to the counselor?
I said no.
I ain't hear you say nothing. You ain't talking to me. I mean, I done said everything. You got anything to say to me? I just said I apologize for...
I don't know what to say.
Apologize for whatever it is. I just apologize for saying things that would hurt you. I apologize. I shouldn't have said that I'm go elsewhere and get affection. Should have never said it. Especially when I know I wasn't going to do it. Because a man ain't going to say it anyway. He just going to go do it. Because like I've been asking for affection all this time and telling you what I need from you. That's because I really love you. That's why I'm telling you what I need. Men who don't love their woman don't even tell you what they need. They just go get it.
Me and you experienced two different things.
I just don't know how we experiencing two different things when it's reality of what's happening.
No. What you don't understand is when you put that toe, you didn't hit me in my head. And you don't understand that I'm not fucking lying. My head fucking hit the top of the toe the second time when I was trying to get up. That's why I put my hand on top of my head to block my head. That's how you end up hitting my finger. I'm not lying. That's what happened. And you keep saying that's not what happened, but it is. Whether or not you tried to do that, that's what happened. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. You keep saying that I'm lying, and I'm not lying.
Brianna, the problem with that is that's the only thing that you're talking about is me putting the toad on you, and you know why I put the toad on you. Stop acting like you don't know why I did that. This is why it's not.
You keep apologizing for that, but you're not apologizing for my finger. You're not apologizing for my head. You didn't say nothing.
See, you want me to issue all the apologies. Don't you think you should apologize for the things that led up to that first? Because you're not. And you know I didn't pick a little plastic toad up that don't weigh a pound up to cause any harm to you.
You have force.
I
don't understand why you don't understand that.
Because
you have force, even if you have a belt in your hand and you whipping the kids, you have force. That's why you said you don't want to whip them. Stop saying that.
I don't want to whoop kids at all because I'm just not that type of person. I don't want to inflict no pain to no one.
Oh, wow. In the very first video we played of him, remember we were fast forwarding and one of the sound bites was children need to be beat. You spare the rod, you spoil the child. Remember he said that in the beginning of this here video. We have him. So now all of a sudden he's saying that he doesn't want to beat children at all because he's not that type of person. Something ain't right in the buttermilk.
Even my own kids, whenever they out of line, I don't even want to whoop them. That tells you something right there. My parents didn't care about how I felt. They whooped my butt. I got smacked in the face and everything by my parents. They had no remorse. I do. I don't want to whoop no one. I don't want to whoop no kids. I don't want to pick up a tote and put it on you to stop you from hitting me neither. I don't want you to hit me at all. I want, when we have an argument or debate about something, that I could just, if you got my phone, I just want my phone back. If I tell you I'm not cheating on you, I want you to trust me and believe that. When I say don't go through my phone, it ain't got nothing to hide. I want you to just take my word for it. I just wanted you to trust me. That's it.
Wasn't you just
Not
at the
treat me
mall
like a
talking
criminal.
about?
I'm a black man. I'm already treated like a criminal every day. Just when they look at me, they see me as a black criminal. I'm 41 years old. People have looked at me like a criminal my whole life, and I've never even committed a criminal act.
Hold on. This is getting very annoying. So he was saying, oh my God, I can't wait for this to be over.
And again, our queens of this world hold power. If you say it, they believe it. Why? You've been married to me. You've been sleeping with me every day. We have a kid together. So when you jump out here and say things about me, they're going to believe it. You didn't jump out here and say, well, he put the toad on me after I pepper sprayed him and did all this stuff, after I took his phone and after I grabbed the Mac, after I ran, you ran and grabbed pepper spray. People go do that when someone's actually trying to harm them. I was not trying to harm you at all. I was just asking for my devices. That's where the problem is at. You're not saying nothing about those things. You're only talking about your hand and your head, when clearly you know I did not aim at your head or your hand. I was trying to prevent you from attacking me. That's why I'm trying to figure out how you don't get that, how you don't see that. Did you blank out? That's what I'm saying. Like maybe we need.
She said she felt like, you know what? One of the things that we skipped in that last video, go watch the whole thing. She said that she felt like she was going crazy because the story that he was telling her had her question her own self about whether or not she was even experiencing these things. So now he's telling a story to this woman that is mentally fragile.
We need some type of help in this situation. If you don't remember those things, because right now it seems like you don't remember none of those.
You the only one that don't remember anything. You don't.
No, I remember. I remember everything. We can go to the house.
You just sat it on top of me and I just sat there. You just threw it on top of me and I was just like this.
No, you were trying to kick. You were trying to kick me. No, I didn't. I placed it over your feet. You keep saying I was lying. What are you talking? How was I lying? You still ignoring what led up to all of that. That plastic tote laying in there. How did that plastic tote even get there? How did you get back into that predicament after spraying me with pepper spray? Stop doing that. That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why it's almost like you don't want to be friends. It's like you just want to be You want me to be an enemy or something?
I don't want to be nothing.
I mean, that's pretty obvious with what you're doing right now. Because like the honesty is the only thing that's gonna set us both free. I'm being honest.
You're not.
I'm being clearly honest, and I'll show you what I did. I'll show it on my kids. I'll take the Sharia and show exactly what I did. I'll go buy a whole new empty tote and get the Sharia to another area and show exactly what I did. I'll get her to react the whole thing if you want to, or somebody else to react it out just so you can see. Because it seems like you don't get it.
What's the point of this conversation?
The conversation is just to see if you're gonna show some remorse and stop paint me out to be this criminal that I'm not.
I think you have to be nothing.
That's what you're doing. You making it seem like I aimed at your head with a tote or aimed at your hand.
You put it on top of me with your force.
I definitely put the tote over you to stop you, restrain you is what I was doing.
Restrain a person with a tote?
That's on my mama. I ain't got no reason to lie about that.
And in doing so, you hurt my hand.
No, I mean, but I don't. Well, I'll take one thing I will tell you, and this
You
is.
didn't put it over my back. You didn't put it over my butt. You didn't put it over my legs. You put it over my whole entire body.
Let me
Top of my head.
Let me give you a known fact because I think you don't know this. I know you don't know this. When a finger gets broken, it swells up instantly.
And it did.
Well, the camera shows it
You know
didn't.
this.
The camera shows it
Yes,
didn't.
did. Hey, how can you see my? Did you go fucking zoom?
I zoomed in. Yes, I did. I zoomed in.
No, you cannot.
I zoomed in on it. I zoomed in. I zoomed in on your hand, Brianna.
I said no. I'd rather go to the hospital.
I zoomed in on your hand, Brianna.
And they did an X-ray. I got plenty of pictures of my finger.
Yes, after you left the house.
Plenty of them. No, it ain't no after.
I zoomed in on the picture. It's on the video.
I got plenty of pictures before the
hospital. I'll send you the video then. I'll send you the video because you can tell when somebody's hand is swollen.
I don't care what you.
Well, your hand is not swollen in the video.
This ain't about you. This about me. You ain't in the ER. I am.
Your hand is not swollen in the video, Brianna.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I can show you the video. I zoomed in on it.
Oh, so he's trying to say that she broke her finger after.
So I don't know what you did when you left, but it was not swollen before you left the house.
I ain't do shit.
Okay, well it wasn't swollen at the house, so that's for sure.
Okay.
The camera shows that.
Okay, so what do you want?
I want you to be honest.
I am being fucking honest. I'm not gonna keep having this conversation with you. You got a different side and I got a different side. Both of it is the fucking truth, I guess. Cause what happened to me is what the fuck happened to me. What happened to you, I don't know. And I'm about to keep going back and forth with you. You ain't the one in no fucking cast or no fucking split on your fucking finger. So obviously you want 2 fucking damage.
Nah, the only thing.
I push your head. You be in a damn wrestling hole and I'm pushing you off of me. You didn't get
I put you in a wrestling hole.
You didn't get hurt not once.
I put you in a wrestling hole, Brianna.
And get your laptop and you get extremely upset.
Brianna, I put you in a wrestling hole.
Put it on top of my head with fucking force. Not no light shit. You didn't just put this shit on top of me and just walk the fuck away. That's how you making it seem. You making it seem like you just got this goddamn toe, put it on top of me, and then you walked away. That's not what the fuck happened. You did it twice.
That's what the video shows too. The video shows that I just walked away.
Let's empty this shit out. If she want a fucking demonstration, feel like this shit just fucking.
Oh, that's
yeah. Now look at that
he
toe.
hit her with?
How can that inflict any type of thing? Yeah, look at that toe.
So I'm sitting like this.
Yes.
And you pushing it down on me, it's going to hit my head.
No. Now do
like this,
do the kicking motion.
you're going to hit me in the head.
Do your kicking motion that you was doing.
Ain't nobody kick from being on the floor.
Yes, you can kick from on the floor. That's the easiest way to kick.
Robert. And you know what else was easy? You walking away downstairs to go.
I couldn't. You was grabbing on me.
You kept.
She was grabbing on you from under the tote.
So
You said I kept doing that. So
that shows how much mature you was.
So on the grabbing, so you grabbing on me.
Making excuses about somebody kicking you.
Yes, you punched me and everything. Oh my
and you
God.
still decided to use this tote as if you
Go
my
ahead.
goddamn slave master. Talking about you capturing me.
Go ahead and keep talking.
I'm not an animal. I'm not no pet. I'm not no peasant. I'm a human. Instead of you putting a tote on me, you should have went downstairs and got my dad.
So am I a human? Because why was you attacking me? Why did you mace me?
I wasn't attacking you.
Why did you get pepper spray? Why did you get pepper spray?
Attacking you and pulling on your pants.
Why are you pulling on my pants?
It's a difference. It's a difference.
Why are you pulling on my pants?
It's a difference.
Why you slap me in the head all those times?
It's a difference. Because you was holding on to me tight on my fucking
I was not holding on to you. I was trying to get my phone and go leave.
The phone not
your pocket.
Why?
See, this is what I'm saying. It's not worth it. Just let him have the damn phone and just go down to the courthouse and file for fucking divorce. You the one who say you got all of this money and all of this situation. Get out, girl. Get out. Because by the time you got to start wrestling for it, let me tell you, Kermit the Frog said it best in that meme. If you got to fight somebody for their phone, just leave it alone. They're cheating. It's as simple as that. Just go. Just do something else.
Why are you trying to get my
And I'm
phone?
like, damn, get up. So I started pushing you to get you off of me.
Why? Why are you trying to get my phone?
Why? Why you talking to bitches?
I wasn't.
You was.
And if I was, that's my
As
phone.
soon as I said, who is Patience? Oh, give me my phone.
And you seen the messages from Patience. Now how do you feel?
Yeah, Patience said you kept going to the mall to see her. Like,
So,
oh my God.
okay, see, that's what you think. That's my point. You done analyzed and created a whole story.
It is what you was doing.
Okay.
It is what you was doing.
All right.
That's why you took
All
the
right.
phone.
Okay.
Why else would you took the phone?
Okay. You done created a whole
You ain't been
scenario.
taking it. I done seen all type of bitches in your phone, and you ain't never took it in. Why you want to take it now?
Wait, what? Wait, what did she say? She saw all types of bees in his phone? Hold on.
All right. Okay.
Why else would you took the phone?
Okay. You done created a whole
You ain't
scenario.
been taking it. I done seen all type of bitches in your phone, and you ain't never took it in. Why you want to take it now?
I'm
I'm
tired.
gonna ask you about all type of bitches in your phone, all type of bitches that you been in your DMs, and you be like, oh, that was for business. Oh, okay.
You can't really see his face, but I want you to see his face on the FaceTime. I want you to see the face that he's making. Look, you see his face? That's the face he's making on the screen with her. There's something about this man that is just a little off to me.
Oh, that's you done this to my song. Oh, okay. Now this person come across, is snatching the phone.
Well, don't you think somebody would get tired of that?
What's the difference in me asking about any other chick?
Don't you think somebody would get tired? I'm tired of that. I'm tired of it.
What is the difference?
I'm tired of it. That's the difference.
Right, you're tired of it.
Yes, I'm tired of it.
Right, you're tired of it.
I've been tired of it.
Okay. Right. So why are we having this conversation? You're so tired of it.
Because why did you have to do all of this?
Why are we having this conversation?
Because you're lying on me. Because you're lying on me.
What is the point? What is the point of you calling me every day? What is the point of us talking? I don't understand. Why are we talking? It's no point. You're done. I'm done. Fuck it. It's just done. Ain't shit else to talk about.
Because you're ruining my life.
You don't give a fuck about nothing. You don't want to.
You're ruining my life.
It does not matter. I'm not ruining shit.
Yes, you are.
I'm not ruining shit.
Yes, you are.
I didn't never go and post at Robert Hampton.
Yes, you are. So who broke your finger? So who broke your finger? Because it wasn't me.
You.
No, I didn't.
You the only one hit me in the head with a fucking toe.
Yes, I never hit you in the head with a toad. That's a lie.
Wow. So where did you put the toad on?
That's a lie. On your legs where you was kicking me at. Your legs where you was kicking me. Your legs. Over your legs where you were kicking me at. Why you still don't get what I'm saying? Yes, it do. My whole body will fit in that tote, Brianna. I'm taller than you.
Exactly. So when you put that toe over me, you cover my whole body.
Okay, so in order to stop you from kicking me, that's what I did. That's a fact.
Okay, right.
So why your legs ain't broke?
Okay, Robert.
God, you stupid. Why your legs ain't broke?
Hurry up and get whatever you got to say out.
Why are you trying to ruin my name?
You just need to change your phone number, dear.
Robert.
I did not hurt your finger.
We can go on live. You ain't gotta fucking turn your phone on, try to record me and try to lie and do some bullshit. We can go on live and have this conversation. Cause that's just what it is. That's what we can do. You ain't gotta try to get your phone and try to record some shit.
We can come together. We can go live together with all the children. We can go live with all the children. We can go live with all the children. We can go live with all the children.
Look better like a narcissist does. How about you bring me on fucking live? Let's go on live and we have this conversation live.
Wow, this guy is. Wow, this is strange. This whole thing. So now, I mean, that in and of itself was something. So now, then he came out with a video apologizing, right? He came out with a video apologizing. Here, look. This is all too much. I know. Let's see if we can get a better screen. Ooh. Oh my goodness. So now he is on live.
Tap in with me, y'all.
Tap in with me, y'all. Let's go forward.
My energy is more electric now than it's ever been. You know, God don't take you through things for no reason.
I just want to get to the meat.
Got diagnosed with cancer. Around April. No. Let me take that back.
Oh, let's go.
I don't want to call his name out, but I'm going to post that message by itself because I need people to hear this. Any man going through something, man, any man who has ever had a queen, any man who's ever had a queen in a family, man, you're a father, you're a husband. I need everybody to tap in and hear this message, man, because
let's fast forward.
Since I first had a child, everything about me is honorable. So
let's go. I heard he was apologizing in this video.
Man, like if you can just get your wife back and fuck all up, was right, work that shit out. When y'all connected and doing better, like just tell her she right. You know, when y'all work that shit out privately, because your strength lies, your life lies in y'all together.
This is too much.
And after a while, you spoil something to become dead weight. So
God shined the greatest. So God looked upon you and found you to be chosen to do greater things. You guys are influencers. That means there's other couples that watch y'all and want to be like y'all. They hold on to what you say. So God had to.
Not enough positivity.
Hold on, so this is a whole bunch of messages that he was playing. Oh my God, this is too much. This is taking up too much of my damn evening. I'm supposed to be doing something. This is too much.
Everything that's been going on. Not enough positivity. In the era of social media, you got people just typing things from their phones, from their computers, and it's coming from a place of hurt. They're hurting, so they want to see you hurt even more. So instead of uplifting you and saying encouraging things like this brother just did in my DMs, made me think about a lot of stuff that he said, man, when he talked about spoiled. When you are a king and you spoil your queen.
But that's spoiled? Oh my Lord, let the girl stay fresh.
I spoiled her. Allowed her access to my phones and all of that. Things that I've never done for nobody. Being an entertainer, you understand that it's hard for people to trust you. So I did something I've never done for no other woman in my life. Allowed that access. The same thing with my little girl. I have a little girl who's 3 years old. Anybody who's a mother and a father around the world, you know, when you give your little girl, your little boy the phone, let them play with the games and all that. And then the moment you say no, they can't play with those games, they start pouting, they start doing all types of stuff, and you can't stop them until you give them exactly. I don't care what people think about me. But MrLatruth, I don't know if they tagged you, if enough people tagged you. I'm gonna give y'all enough time to keep tagging MrLatruth. I wanted to hear what I got to say. Negativity and scrutiny is nothing for me, man. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about me. I know who I am. And the people closest to me know who I am. You know?
My legs are hurting.
You get angry, things get said sometimes that we all know to be untrue.
Oh my God.
Mentally abusing and verbally abusing. Everybody in a relationship does those things.
All right, I gotta go check the apples. This is wearing me out. Oh, here we go. Ooh. Oh. me just refresh and just read these apples, y'all. I'm sorry. This is a lot. This is a lot. Let me read. Stephanie sends $5 and says, he's so full of ish. Thanks for covering this, TKO. This is a lot. All right. Aisha sends $20 and says, thank you. Thank you, Aisha. Danny sends 444 says, thank you for sharing this kind of content. I appreciate you all supporting the channel because these platforms don't want us talking about stuff like this. Bardem sends $5 and says, keep doing what you do on social media. Thank you, baby. I'm exhausted. This is a lot. This is what I'm saying. Girl, Mrs. Latruth, I don't know her name. What's her name? They said her name. Dominique? No. What's her name? Brielle? I think they said what's her name. Girl, this is too much. I'm tired for you. Get the fuck out of this situation, girl. Listen, get out of this situation. Get out. This is too much. This is too much. Let me put a heart over here. Thank you all for the apples. Thank you for supporting and sponsoring the show. Shout out to the text notification squad. Throw up your 1010s in the chat area. Right? Oh, God. I just want to get to the part where he apologized because he went on and he started apologizing to her.
So definitely not a woman beater, never have been. But I don't have to clear the air with none of y'all, man. My record clean, squeaky clean. I ain't got no domestic charges or nothing ever in my life. So I don't have to explain that to y'all.
Not having domestic charges doesn't mean you've never hit anyone.
Tag MrLatruth.
So he wants her to get tagged to this live here.
Appreciate everybody that's saying they love us and all that, man. Thanks for the love and support. Discipline can happen and then it gets stretched and made into something that it's not. You know what I'm saying?
Now he's talking about discipline.
When you do it on a platform as big as this, these platforms, it's got to be careful out there, people. She's on here. Let me see. I don't see her comment.
Let's go. This is too much. He's waiting. This is just silence.
I just want you to just trust me without all of that. You know, I want to be transparent and say this. You know, I've said this.
Hold on. Let me rewind.
First and foremost, I definitely want to apologize for hurting your feelings. I know not being able to have access to the phone made you feel some type of way. You know, I've spoiled you. And, you know, obviously as a man, I just want you to just trust me without all of that. You know, I want to be transparent and say this. You know, I've said this to you, but we're not in the middle of an argument or whatever. We're listening. I know you're listening to me. All I ever wanted was just trust. Just trust me. The need to have to go through the phone.
You said I'm going to step out. Why would she trust you? You're in the mall saying some girl's butt is bigger than hers. Why should she trust you? Did you all see the part of the video where he was like, yeah, and her butt is bigger than yours? And she was like, some low self-esteem girl in the mall talking about they going to the theater to sit up there and do whatever they want in the dark because they didn't really go watch a movie. This is hold on.
It's always been accessible for you. You always had the password.
Let me fast forward.
Strong-willed and stuff like that. So some things in.
I'm done.
To my daughter, I love you. And
he does have a wide mouth.
Your mother, my oldest daughter, your mother should definitely not poison your brain and try to turn you against me.
Oh my God, I'm tired. Girl, if you don't get this shit off of social media, wearing us out with this madness. So now I hear that every time I move, I lose. And when I look, I'm in. And every time I turn around, back in love. I heard they're back together, right? So let's take a look and see. Let's see. So now I'm getting videos saying that she claims he never hit her, right?
Abuse as well, because a lot of people feel like abuse is just being punched on, pulled down the steps, kicked, and that's not what abuse is. That's not the only type of abuse. There's mental.
Hold on, let's go all the way back.
And I want to talk about abuse as well, because a lot of people feel like abuse is just being punched on, pulled down the steps, kicked, and that's not what abuse is. That's not the only type of abuse. There's mental and emotional abuse as well. So when I say abuse, I'm meaning emotional and mental. Y'all seen a lot of detective tests. I'm talking about that mostly. Me having a broken finger has never happened. Me being punched and kicked, and like so many people made all these stories from I don't know what, but none of that happened to me. I never had a black eye. I never been thrown into a wall. None of that stuff.
Listen.
So when I say
so who is lying? The daughter said that she heard him beating on you through the door in the room. So see, this is what I'm saying. These people who come out talking about self-love or whatever it is that they're talking about in the public, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors, because now the daughter then came out and said that she heard you getting beat up. Now she's coming out talking about she's never been hit. And some of you are calling her stupid for being hit. But the thing is, so now she's denying she was ever hit. This is, oh God, what's going
6
on?
years, I mean emotional and mental abuse. As people doing arguments all the time. So when I keep seeing this narrative of woman beater, woman beater, woman beater, I'm like, now I ain't saying he damn pushed me down the stairs and blacked my eye and kicked me in the back. And people just took it way too far. But abuse is abuse. And this has never happened before. But like I said, I'm at peace. I pray for him to have peace. I pray him nothing but the best, success, and me as well. Happiness is found within. Yes. So I can't be up here preaching and telling y'all about self-love, and then I'm not even focusing on self-love. I gotta focus on self-love.
So now she's done put on some makeup. Her hair is done to the back, 2 little Pocahontas braids, right? Now she's talking about self-love and how she loves herself, so she would never let anybody beat on her. Girl, we heard him calling you all types of bitches. I played the video here. We heard him calling you all types of bitches, saying he was going to pull that shit off your head, drag you out the car, and leave you on the side of the road. We heard that. So when we start talking about self-love and the lessons that we're putting out here and how you got to put self-love first, this is what I'm saying. People will say a million different things in public, and what's going on behind closed doors, we do not know. But we heard the audio. So where's the self-love for having boundaries in an argument so that those type of boundaries are never crossed? So that he never calls you all types of bitches, so that you're not left on the side of the road. Oh my God.
Me too. I gotta practice what I preach. I can't be on here preaching to y'all, self-love is the best love. You need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, you need to do that.
Now she worried about her book.
You have to really, 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 really do the work. Can't just talk about it. You gotta be about it.
This is embarrassing.
But I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the love and support, the prayers, the positive. I can tell the difference between the people who have ill intentions and ill will versus people who have good intentions. So I just want to say thank y'all for that.
What the F-ity F is going on here? So there's one more video. It looks like somebody just sent me a video. Here, so here's more.
Hi, everyone. This filter made me feel like it's almost Christmas Day. I want to be Christmas.
So this is an hour-long video. We ain't going to be listening to all of this here.
I'm ready for the pink stuff and decorations. I want everything pink.
So that's her father in the background walking behind her. Let's fast forward, babes.
Well, what did you write it for?
Well, I need to see it. I need to see it.
Wait, hold on.
I said I can't wait for WAP service.
Yes, Dad. Because I told you about worship and praise, and that's not what that means. Dad, what does WAP mean, Dad?
WAP is worship and praise.
No. Why did you say I can't wait for WAP every Sunday?
I need to see that.
Okay, let's go
I
forward.
think I ain't got no control over that.
Dad.
She playing
No,
games.
but why would you interpret it that way?
Because that's what it means.
No, that ain't what it means. I mean,
The last room in the back. I changed those light bulbs to pink. There's no more happy getting things together. Here. Stuck in there for hours. Cherie, let's go. It's a day. I still got boxes in there, and that's ghetto. Because I know it's something greater on the other side. Do not make your kids pay for what happened with you in your relationship. Continue to. I must keep up the good work. Thank you.
She's saying don't make your kids pay for what happened to you in your relationship, and she's making videos about this man being a toxic abuser in front of children. I'm mad at myself for doing this damn video.
Much. Praying for y'all healing process. Yep, that's all I'm focused on right now. My healing process, my relationship with God, my kids, and great co-parenting. That's all I'm focused on. I'm not trying to be bitter. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not trying to go on a bashing match. I don't want to do none of that.
You done talked about people getting into gay trysts and getting all this other thing, don't got no money and all this other stuff, borrowing money, and you did all of this now, girl. What you talking about?
I don't want to do none of that. And for those who are going through situations like this and you have kids involved, do not make your kids pay for what happened with you in your relationship. Continue to let your kids make their own decisions about their parents. Don't force something onto your kids. Don't fill their head up with what you've been through to make them not like the other parent. Let them make their own decisions.
You were making a video in front of children, girl. What are you talking about? Let me fucking tell you all something, because I'm pissed right now. Yo, I'm pissed. Don't believe anything that any vlogger says with any of their lessons besides whatever it is that you can glean that is helpful for you. But do not expect any vlogger, any podcaster, anybody to be living the truth that they claim that they're living in public. Don't. Yo, I'm pissed right now. I'm angry. I'm angry that we dedicated more than 2 hours of our life to this. And the crazy part about it is we all know women behind the scenes who are in abusive relationships. And they rally for support and they rally for support until that man starts talking some stuff into their ear and their little butterflies start to flapping down below. And their heart starts a fluttering. And then the next thing you know, all of the rallying that you did for them is for naught. Yo, this is something else right here, for real. It's like she has amnesia about the videos that she just made. You don't remember making a video about the man in front of no kid? The little baby voice in the background of the car? While you're over here talking about how this man is an abuser? Did the child not hear this? Did the girl who's his daughter, did she not come out and say that she could hear you being beat behind closed doors? He also said he doesn't believe in beating children after he'd already said children need to be beat. Yo, this whole thing right here, this is too much. I was one of those women that was in a DV relationship. This is just disgusting, girl. But if you were in it, then you understand and you know how this
Make
stuff
their
continues
own
to
decision.
perpetuate.
Don't let nobody fill your kid's head. I know. Sometimes you be
Look
like,
at her face.
damn,
Does she look convincing?
You look just like him. But don't,
I told
let
you
your
something was
kids
off about her.
have a
I told
relationship with
you.
their other parent. It don't matter if y'all together. If y'all not together and stuff is going on, don't fill your kids' head up with lies.
You know something? I'm angered right now. You know what? This thing makes me so angry that I can tell you, listen, don't even believe me. Believe no one. No one. Because you don't know what people are doing behind closed doors. I am angry right now.
When I'm doing a car giveaway, I'm not doing a car giveaway. But it's almost Thanksgiving, which is when I am helping single moms out with Thanksgiving food, and then Christmas is coming up. I usually do to pay the single moms rent, but I'm not
sorry. I have, listen.
Sometimes we go through things to show others how to come through it, yes. Thank you, Brandy.
Yo. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is going to be the last video. I'm sorry. Listen.
Right now, that is not important. Right now is my relationship with God is the most important thing for me. Right now, healing is the most important thing for me. Whatever is meant for me will happen. So if it's meant to be with my husband, then that will happen. If it's not.
Do you hear this? Whatever's meant for her is, and look at how she says it. If it's meant for her to be with her husband, that will happen. Here, let's rewind it so you can see her face when she says it.
Women be able to provide them with shelter. Melissa, get your husband back. Right now, that is not important. Right now is my relationship with God is the most important thing for me. Right now, healing is the most important thing for me. Whatever is meant for me will happen. So if it's meant to be with my husband, then that will happen. If it's not meant to be for me to be with my husband, then it won't happen. Right now.
Yo. I'm angry and disgusted, y'all. I'm angry and disgusted. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Make sure that you join the text notification squad so that you never miss another video. I'm disgusted.
Are you tired of missing Tonya TKO's live videos? Arriving late when the video is well underway or about to end? Are you fatigued of only seeing a live video randomly while perusing YouTube and Facebook? Or worse, randomly unsubscribed? Well, now you can get a text notification whenever I go live. No longer are we dependent on the algorithm of these fickle platforms. For just $1.99 a month US and Canada or $4.99 a month international, you get a personalized text message 15 minutes before each live show. Now you can show up early with the Text Squad, meet other people from all over the world, and get invited to secret broadcasts off platform. Most importantly, support your favorite independent creator. Go to TonyaTKO.com and click on text. Join the TKO Text Squad today for just $1.99 a month US and Canada or $22 a year if you pay in advance. $4.99 a month international, $50 a year if you pay in advance. You'll never again be tardy to the party. I'll see you on the next broadcast. TonyaTKO.com/text. Are you tired of missing?
Welcome back. I had to reapply my blood because it had flaked off. We've been on this damn broadcast for so long. I am a vampire. Happy Halloween to you all out there. I am disgusted. Tonight we're talking about Mr. and Mrs. Latruth and the damn nightmare, the black love nightmare that we all want to wake up from because it's becoming too damn much. It's like we can't get away from this. It's like we went through all of these videos only for it to come full circle for her to claim he's never hit her and that if it's meant for her to get back with him, she will Thank you for the support. She got all of this self-love and all of this, blah, blah, blah. So she got to focus on her self-love because, this is what I'm saying. Use whatever lessons you can get for yourself and then go forward because you do not know what's going on with people behind the scenes. Because now look at her. She's not in distress anymore. Look at her. Now she is all happy. Look, she's so, look.
On my relationship with God. And wherever that leads me to is where it leads me to. So right now I'm not focused on no relationship with a man. I'm focused on me and God's relationship.
She looked like she lied.
Me and my self-love. Me and my self-worth. Me and getting to know myself because I've been married for 6 years and I really want to get to know me again and figure out who I am and what I want. Like, I'm 30, girl. I'm 30. I'm practicing and telling y'all to self-love is the best love. Get to know yourself, fall in love with you. That's where I'm at right now with my journey. That's where I'm at. I'm
to be in therapy,
peace
girl.
with my relationship with God, and I'm at peace with falling in love with me and learning about me. And whatever happens in the future happens in the future. But right now,
so
I'm
she's
not
already
focused
preparing to get back with him.
No relationships with anybody. Right now, I'm focused on Brianna. Brianna is important. Brianna does matter. And right now, that's what's important for me. Like I said, whenever God leads me to do, if he leads me a year from now back to my husband, then maybe. If he don't lead me a year from now from my husband, then maybe not. But right now I'm just on that path with God. Like, I'm not focused on nothing else. I'm not focused on nobody's opinions. I'm not focused on what somebody want me to do, tell me to do. Right now, I need to focus on me and solely me because only me can make me happy. And at this moment, I want to get to know me and what it is I want from me. Like, what it is I really want to do in my life right now. Like, beyond a marriage, beyond being a mother, beyond being a savior. Right now, I'm focused on saving me, saving Brianna. That's what I'm focused on. This chapter of my life is called Saving Brianna. I'm just focused on me. I'm not focused on nobody else. That's it. I'm focusing on making myself whole again without things, without people, without depending on certain things to give me a feeling. Like, I just want to focus on my path. Just me and God. That's it. I don't want to care about nothing else. I'm a good mom. I was a good wife. I don't want to focus on nothing else. I just want to focus on me. And I deserve that. I deserve to give myself time to focus on me and grow and figure out who I am and get closer to God. I mean, I deserve that.
Yo, this is...
Some people need to realize that when you get in a relationship with people, you tend to put your needs and your wants to the back burner. And then you become, oh, I'm a mom or I'm a wife and I have to do this because of my husband or I have to do this because of the kids. You got to remember, there was once a you. There was once a you before him. There was once a you before your kids. So just get back to you. However that means for you. That don't mean you got to, whatever type of situation you're in, that don't mean you have to leave them to figure that out. But for me, I feel like this is the best decision for me. I don't know what your decision is. I don't know what your means are. But for me, this is the best decision for me. For my healing, for my growth, just, you know, I love it here. And now I'm pretty much dating me, you know, dating myself. Ain't nothing wrong with it. So now I can come back to whatever I'm meant to have whole and not
whatever
feeling
you're
incomplete.
meant to have.
Now
So
I know who I am.
Preparing
now
to get
I
back
know
in
what
this
I
relationship.
want. Now I know what I don't want. Now I know what I love about me. That's the best part about it. So, you know, I'm excited about this journey. Coming back to North Carolina? Heck no, I will never come back to North Carolina. Never.
Done. Thank you. Listen. Yo. Thank you all so much for coming out. I want to see what the self-love lessons are that you gleaned from today's video. I'm going to put on some music and then I'm going to look for your lessons below. Thank you. Thank you. Come on. Type SLL. Let me see what the self-love lesson is that you all gathered from today's video. I want to see exactly. She's married and she's letting it be known that she is not out there dating. That's what she really wants. It's the subliminals. She wants you all to know she's not out there dating. She's just dating herself. Oh my God. Do you all like the blood on the outside of the eye better or on the inside? You all have to let me know. Come on, type SLL. SLL. Self-love lesson. Let's see what the self-love lesson is from today. Because SLL, cut it off sooner next time. You mean the video? Yeah, we could have cut this off a long time ago. We could have just jumped to this whole video, this last one. All right, come on, let's see. Good night. Behave and react in a way that'll make you proud and happy. Save yourself and your children. Keep your discernment up. I can't listen to her anymore, too triggering. Don't follow any of these fools on social media. In fact, take frequent long breaks from social media because it's a mess. SLL, leave abusive relationships alone. Don't put your personal business online. Let's see, cherish myself so much that any type of abuse will not stand. She's not dating yet. All that glitters isn't gold. SLL, run from DV. Disney must be stopped. Like she said, choose you, but for real, actually choose you. Yes. Leave the first time a man is verbally or physically abusive. Now, you know what? I'm not even going to say necessarily leave the first time, but it needs to be addressed and nipped in the bud. There needs to be some sort of therapy and a concerted effort for change behavior from the pattern. Peace is more important than toxic people. Run from abuse and don't look back. Anybody can talk about anything, yes. Don't invest in other people's business. Don't use social media people as couple goals. Don't believe LA liars. Don't believe the liars. Okay, SLL is to get counseling before you get into relationship. All of the above. That vampire costume is fire. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Set boundaries in everything. Avoid men with chin pigtails. Follow your own advice. You rock. Grow up in church, please. Stop talking about other people. Okay, trust yourself. Refuse to entertain lies. Stand on your truth. Yes, there's a lot of, listen, a lot here. I burnt my dinner. You burnt your dinner watching this? Lord have mercy. Strength does what needs to be done in silence. Oh, I feel that. Listen, because when you are exercising that strength, you do what the F needs to be done, period. I was talking to somebody yesterday and she was asking me for advice about whether or not she should start this business she wanted to start. And I was like, and if I told you not to start it, how would that change your decision? It's like, why are you asking me? When you're asking people for what decisions you should be making, you need to ask yourself why you're asking. Don't trust men with low vibrational teeth. You all are terrible. Therapy is a good thing. Don't marry a baby daddy. I don't know about that. Here we got somebody that needs to get blocked. All right. Let's see. Talk to a therapist, not the internet. Absolutely. If a counselor states that your partner needs psychiatric help, please get the help. If the other person does not want the help, leave. Yes. Absolutely. Follow your instincts. Yes, absolutely. You know, because that's the thing. If you say that you've gone to couples counseling and the person says he needs a deeper level of psychiatric help, Maybe they went to church counseling or whatever. You see them talking about God. I Will Live Together says, stop the video, please. SLL, don't let your daughters watch Disney movies. Have strong boundaries. All right, listen. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. Let me go ahead and tell you all, listen, go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. And let's talk about what the self-love lesson is from today's video, right? The self-love lesson from today's video, right? You all asking, here, I'll go back for you all, here. Yeah, so the self-love lesson that I learned from today's video is really about taking people and what they say with a grain of salt. When it comes to people's relationships, one thing that we all have to realize when it comes to people's relationships is that nobody's relationship is perfect. Everybody's relationship has stuff going on inside their relationship. Everybody's partner has a particular set of issues that are going to be unique to what it is that they have to work on and develop within themselves, right? And so forget all of this relationship goals and black love. You need to get a nurturing love. If that love is black, that's fine. If that love is interracial, that's fine. If that love is intersex or homosex or whatever it is, if you find a person who can love you the way that you need to be loved, society be damned. Society be damned. Take what people say with a grain of salt, and remember that when people are teaching a particular subject, take that with an extra grain of salt, because you don't know how much of what it is that they are talking about is something that they themselves are currently working on, that they're in denial about, that they're currently developing within themselves, that they haven't gotten onto the other side of it. And this goes for anybody. And because it's so pervasive out there, trust and believe that I must put myself in that category as well. I don't care whether or not you all believe me, what it is that I do, how it is that I live. What happens with me behind the scenes is what I have to contend with. What I talk about in front of the camera, what you all see from other people in front of the camera, take what makes sense to you. But use your discernment and realize that a portion of what it is that you see online is just effing fake from every single person that you hear talking about it. Just realize. And you don't know what is fake, so just take it all with a grain of salt. Take what works for you and live the life that you need to live for you. It's as simple as that. As simple as that. I mean, I got this face up on my screen still. Look. This is the face of a woman who looks satisfied. She's satisfied now. The man has come back around. Maybe he talks some sweet nothings to her in her ear, but she looks like she is satisfied. She's already planned. She's calling this man her husband and all this other stuff. Of course, because he is her husband, but she has no intentions of changing that. I don't hear her talking about, listen, if you're in counseling, right, with a trained psychological professional, that trained psychological professional is not going to be like, no, we can't do counseling anymore because he needs psychological help. Apparently, the person that you're talking to is not qualified to be of psychological assistance to people. So who is it that you're going to see? Some of these people are talking about going to counseling, and they're going to religious counseling with people who are unqualified psychologically to be able to guide you or anybody else on their psychological journey. And far too many of us Black people, we don't get the best person for the job. So listen. CC is saying that's why these men don't respect women. Listen, let me tell you something. A man doesn't respect a woman because what the fuck is going on inside of him, not because of any goddamn body else. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how much of a doormat somebody is. I don't care. You know what? Somebody had the nerve to tell me recently that the people who bought the enslaved people were just as bad as the people who sold them. And I said, listen, people can sell. I was like, people can think that they have the authority to sell people, right? The person who buys them, what is it that they decide to do with that person? I remember when I was 17 years old, somebody tried to sell me a baby. I was in a third world country, and somebody tried to sell me a baby. because the mother, I don't know, they couldn't take care of it. They wanted to sell me. I was getting ready to go to college. They wanted to sell me this baby. Okay, so let's say I was like, okay, well, I'm going to buy this baby. What do I do with that baby is indicative of who I am as a person. So you can go and feel that you could buy a person, but what are you doing with that person? Are you buying that person and setting them free? Are you buying that person and abusing them? So a woman can be as much as a doormat as she wants to be, right? Somebody else needs to get blocked. A woman can be as much of a doormat as she wants to be, right? But a person who abuses her, that is indicative of his character and who it is that he chooses to be. I don't care how much a person lays down and says, please abuse me, or they don't know better. And even if they think of abuse as love, it is up to you to be the person who is either going to be the abuser or not. So don't sit here in my comments and talk about this is why men abuse women. A person is going to do what it is that they choose to do because of who the F they are. Simple as that. Listen, I don't look in terms of who decides, who knows what a person feels that they're doing when they're quote unquote selling a person. Who knows what it is that they feel that they're selling this person into? Who knows what they think this, who knows? Listen, who knows? Who knows? Maybe this person is like, oh, this person is going to be your indentured servant, and I'm their employer, and I am giving them to you in exchange for a finder's fee. There are plenty of people who people give finder's fees. They're headhunters who get finder's fees for putting you into a job. Who knows what the climate was 500 years ago? All I'm saying is that we're not going to sit here and say that any type of woman's behavior is going to be the reason why a man abuses. A man abuses because he chooses to. A woman abuses because she chooses to. A mother abuses because she chooses to. A father abuses because he chooses to. Listen, I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to go get to what it is that my plans for this evening, even though I'm late now. What time is it? Yeah. Listen, as women, of course, we can take accountability for how we participated in allowing ourselves to be treated in a way that is less than self-loving. Because some women, we are using our relationships as a form of self-abuse. We can take accountability for our role because we don't just sit there and continue to be abused. At some point, we have to say enough is enough. At some point, we have to get the therapy that we need. We have to stack the paper that we need. We got to make the moves that we need. We don't just sit there and allow people to harm us. At some point, we have to be like, no more of this. At some point, right? Oh, gosh. Listen, let me get out of here because I'm getting my messages now. I gotta get out of here. Listen, I will see you all in the next video. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. And part of loving yourself is taking care of yourself. Part of loving yourself is fuck this public persona. Fuck this public message. Fuck all of that. What's really going on behind the scenes? That's the shit right there. What are you really doing? I see people every day posting. I knew that shit was fake online when I saw a relationship with a man, he was sleeping in another part of the house. And the woman was posting up images of her man and her together as if they have a happy family. And it was like she was trying to convince herself. And I knew firsthand. And then it just came one after another. People over here who are living, talking about bums and all this other stuff, and they got a secret baby that nobody in the public knows about. They are baby mama, and they talking about all of this stuff. People who are talking about Dusties, but they are homeless with their man. People who are saying this and that about high value this, and they got roommates and they ain't paying the electricity bill. People who are talking about, a woman, you got to make sure that she proves herself. But they're going on to seeking arrangements to find a woman to pay for play. But when it comes to you, they're preaching all of this in the public. Fuck all of that. What is really going on, especially for the content creator? Forget the public persona. How are you living? When you go to lay your head down at night, what is the truth of the matter? What is the truth? And the thing is, listen, we all have our lessons to learn in this life. Reconnaissance, pivot. What are you doing once you realize, you know what? I am not living the truth that I am saying in public. How do you switch that up? How do you shift and change behind the scenes so that you are living in a truth that is congruent with the policies and practices that you are purporting in public? We have so many people, and listen, this is why I say, right? This is why I say, oh, there's apples that have come in. I'm sorry, I'm going to grab those before we get out of here. I'm going to grab those, right? This is why I say, right? I forgot what I was going to say. I was on a roll and then I just looked back. Let me just grab these apples real quick. Let me grab them. I'm sorry. All right. Bardem sends $5 and says her name is Brianna. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Desiree sends $2 and says she like Derek Jackson's wife after his coaching. Listen, you have to hear the part of the video. She was like, he had me questioning my own self. Like, am I crazy? Which means she's been gaslit so much that she don't even know what reality is anymore. Simone says $20. I am late. But what in the Derek Jackson is this? Exactly. It's a whole boondoggle. Bonita sends $2 and says he was too old for her to begin with, shaking my head. Listen, this is how they like it. You know what? Okay, so she's 30 now. That means when they got together, she was 24. And if he's 41 now, that means when they got together, how much is 41 minus 6? 35? So a 35-year-old with a 24-year-old young lady, this is how they like it. They don't want you knowing any better. They don't want you knowing any better. But one of the things that I remember saying before I lost my train of thought is reconnaissance. What is it that you do when you realize that the person that you are pretending to be, oh, this is what I was going to say, I remember. Because we got women in families who are talking about how great their husband and their relationship is, but you, because you're in the family, you know that it's some effery that's going on behind the scenes. You know that that she is being harmed. You know that he's cheating. You know he don't come home. You know he ain't bringing the money. You know she's paying for everything. You know what the real deal is, but they'll sit up in your face talking about that's why you can't keep a man. Yeah, you're keeping one, but at what cost? At what cost are you, quote unquote, keeping the one that you have? And so this is why I'm saying, you know what? Look out for yourself. Don't use anybody online as any example, because I'm telling you, as a content creator, from what it is that I have seen, there's a lot of effery and hypocrisy that is going on. I will see you all in the next video. And that's another thing. Data shows that the best relationships have an age gap of max 2 to 4 years. The longest lasting relationships on average. Of course, they're going to be outliers, but men like women on average 7 years younger than them. They like the naivete. They like the compliance, the non-friction. They like that. Far too many of them like that. Listen, on that note, I will see you all in the next video. Tonya TKO, and I'm out. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. Not for what you see online, not for what it is that you've said or how things should be, but how it truly is. And if you don't know what self-love is, look, I have this book, right? All right. This book right here, this book is the Book of Affirmation, Self-Love. It is available on Amazon right now, and it has self-love affirmations in there. And you all know, because I tell you that sometimes even my own fervor wanes behind the scenes, and then I get back into doing my book. Anybody who is pretending as if what it is that they're doing in the public, like they need no work, is lying. They're lying. If you don't see a person who is constantly in the pursuit of self-improvement, because we all need that. Go on Amazon. The link for the book is in the description. The link for the book is on my website, TonyaTKO.com. If you look on Amazon and search for the words Tonya TKO and self-love, this will come up. TONYA TKO, right? So I want you all to just please, if you don't, because this woman, she's talking about, oh, I can't really be talking about self-love if I'm the self, I'm all about that self-love, right? But we don't hear her going to the next stage of self-healing. What about getting a trained psychological professional to work with you right now? Because obviously you're in some sort of toxic relationship. Obviously you've been in this toxic relationship for some time, and the wounds are still fresh. Don't trust anybody. Listen, trust the person. This is a saying of Buddha or the Dalai Lama, somebody. They said, trust the person who tells you they're seeking the truth, but don't believe the person who says they found it. Because the truth is evolving. We're talking about the ultimate capital T truth, the capital truth of life. We have to be in constant pursuit of betterment and self-improvement. We must. I went on a healing journey in the beginning of this year. You all know that I talk with you all about getting therapy, staying in therapy, continuing to heal yourself. Not just for you all, but for me too. You know that I get psychologically evaluated each year to just make sure that I am on top of my P's and Q's. I want you all to just do the work, and don't trust any content creator that you don't see who is evolving and talking about their pitfalls and where they have fallen and the things that they have done to heal. When I lived in my car, there were things that I needed to do, because it's in the accountability that you see what is it that I could do differently. There are people out there who will try to blame other people, but you have to take the time to figure out what is it that you need to do differently. There were things that happened to me that ended up with me living in my car in 2016. I did a GoFundMe and you all came through and showed so much love. But I didn't have to keep doing GoFundMes. Since then, I was able to sit and think, how did I get into this situation and how do I stop myself from ever being in this situation again? Like that man that we showed. He was like, yeah, this has happened to me a few different times. The ear mattress Mandingo who went down to New Mexico and got put out and slept and had to sleep in the rain. He said it's happened to him several times. So it's like, if you have gone from one abusive relationship to another abusive relationship, nobody is saying that it's your fault. I'm asking you, what can you do differently? What early warning signs of potential problems can you pay attention to? What type of therapy and self-healing can you get? How do you make sure that you never end up in that situation ever again? Not because it's your fault, but because it is self-care to evaluate what it is that you can do differently. All right. And Stefan is saying, you got a man yet? Question mark, question mark. That is what you've gleaned from this whole conversation? The girl in this video got a man. Where has it gotten her? It's not just about having a man, it's about having yourself. Because self-love emanates and reflects into who it is that you allow in your life. Because if that is the only thing that you have to say after 3 hours of this video, you need to be gone. You need to be gone. Far too many people, see, this is the problem. And you know, it's like these men want to try to convince you. They want to try to convince you that something is wrong with you if you are not constantly having yourself entangled with some man. They don't even care the caliber and the quality of the man. They don't care. Because they want you to be off kilter. They want you because their self-worth comes from how many of you they can conquer. And they feel that your self-worth comes from how good of a person you can get to conquer you. Oh my God. Listen, I will see you all in the next video. Listen, Nikki, this whole video was something in and of itself. I'm telling you, it was something. It was something. Listen, I appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. I'll see you all in the next video. Watch it from the beginning. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. If there's a particular part of this video that touched you, that you feel needs to be turned into a smaller TikTok, let me know. Put the timestamp in the description, and I will see you all in the next video. Join the text notification squad. Get my book off of Amazon and do the work. I'm not just going to sit here preaching to you. I gave you tools to be able to write out affirmations. Living in my car birthed that book. And the healing journey that I went on in the beginning of this year is leading me into the next cycle. As you all see, I have reduced, it looks like almost 50 pounds at this point. I don't know because I don't weigh myself. But I have turned my health around from being pre-diabetic to strong, healthy, flexible. I'll see you all in the next video. Tonya TKO, and I'm out. Peace. I'm gonna bust a quick wine before I get out of here. I'll see you all in the next video, all right? Hey! 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 I can't walk up with this corset on. Let me move it down a little and see. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Hey! Hey! Where's my outro screen? Where you be? Where you be? Here. Hey! Come on. Hey, hey, hey. I'll see you all in the next video. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.